Hello. We're a couple minutes late. Sorry. I couldn't find my hat. Let me reload this page, I suppose. Yeah, we're live. All right. Oh, now I can hear myself. I don't want to do that. Oh, geez. All right. Can you tell I'm new to this? I'm new to this. How's everybody doing today? It's Wednesday. Wow Wednesday, maybe? I guess that could be a thing. Let me just get to the right page. How do I get to my man? If only I like knew anything about what I'm doing. Right? Like I think I've streamed before. I'm relatively versed in streaming. All right, here we go. Okay. So, we're here, we're good, we're live. Everything is as it should be. I think. I'm just making sure we are here. Okay, cool. Sorry. So how's everybody doing today on this beautiful Wednesday evening? I have like, I'm trying to figure out the best way to like monitor everything. So I have 5 screens open with my stream on it. I have one over here, over here, up by the camera, so I can like read chat and look at the camera. Then I have the main stream like window on my second monitor, and I have the game on my main monitor. Then I have OBS over here. There's a lot going on. But anyway, I was a couple minutes late because I had to find my WoW hat. I forgot I had a WoW hat from back like early on when we first got into WoW. And now here we are. Okay. So we're going to continue from where we left off the other day. And that place that we were at is I think we were going to Cascala. Yeah. So we had investigated but not really done anything about the Cult of the Damned on the ship. They are still there. We saved a town that was having issues communicating with the main fort because they are you know what, let's figure this out. Actually, this is a good thing to know going forward. So we are, I mean, I'm gonna make this as liberal as possible, right? We are in the fort, so let's go. You know what, I didn't put up a timer. That's my bad. Okay. Do I have a stopwatch? Is not a default Windows app, so I'm just gonna count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's about 7 seconds away from the main town by horse, as the horse flies. So that's kind of a thing. Like, it takes you 7 seconds to get to that town. You cannot effectively communicate over a distance of 7 seconds. Anyway, so this town was in grave peril, and it's not like the main city could have ever known that there was an issue here because, geez, it's 7 seconds away, and it's not like you can see that far at all. Anyway, hitting buttons. So now we're gonna go over to Cascala and continue our questing. So now you're caught up, I think. Oh, also we helped some Naga and a Tuskar gentleman who we settled his blood feud that he made up and nobody else really was interested in. The fun fact though, I found out these Gorlock thingies are like what is it? They're less evolved Murlocs, I think. Yeah, they're like primal Murlocs. Something I did not know in my original time playing this game. You know what else we should do is buff. Oh, put the wrong buff on. Oh no. What have we done? I'm wasting all my stuff. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Did I get myself 2 buffs? No, that was my... Oh, okay. So left click is my seal, I guess. There's so many Morlocks. We are definitely not killing stuff as fast as we were, like, right at the beginning of this, either. So that's going to be a thing. We should put some music on. Let's get some lo-fi. If anyone wants anything different, let me know for music. This is all of our super chill, super non-DMCA music. Okay, why? Excuse me, Caribou. What business is this conflict of yours? There we go. We're gonna need some health. This has now become like a danger to our survival, getting to this Tuskar village. Oh, and there's Horde people. This is a cow. A Taika. Cursed giant man. Oh, you know what? I was watching the VOD back too, and I realized the game sound is really quiet. So if you want me to turn anything up, if there's like any issues with volume, just let me know. If they want to fight, the fight they'll get. Cowards and fools. I remember the man you speak of. He bore the marks of a Karkut. May Karkut protect our fallen. I don't know what that is. The man you seek went far to the east, a place near the coast called Death's Stand beyond Unupe. Be careful if you go in search of him, Jessipa. He bore the mark of Karkut. Okay, there's an awful lot we're talking about this Karkut guy. Okay. I mean, these seem like they would be an upgrade for me. It doesn't say it is. Wow. Yeah, okay. That legitimately does not look like an upgrade based on the stats. But if you look at the... No, I don't think there is anything. Hello, Swirl. Hi, Swirl. Bye, Swirl. Thanks for jumping in. All right. Yeah, there's really nothing good here. Kaskala is a sacred place for us human. Our ancestors were guided here by the spirit of Tayutka herself. Now these foul creatures attack us from the mist without any provocation. We will show them that our spears are not merely for wailing. We fight alongside us, friend. Perhaps my people may repay you sometime in the future.
May your nets always be full.
Then we got a daily quest over here with Utaik. Dark times are upon us. Karkut's spirit walks the earth and gathers the spirits of dead Tuskar. The sons of the mist have taken many of our brethren. Soon dear Kaskala will be reduced to ashes. There is hope yet, not for us perhaps, but we've sent our families to Unupe. We fight here so there may be a future for them. They will need supplies or they will starve. There's not enough food in Unupe. Salvage any supplies before it's too late for our families.
May your nets.
Okay. Oh crap, that's a Horde person. I'm sorry. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. How rude of me. Sorry, undead friend. I mean, not really a friend. More like we kind of just hang out at the same place. Okay. I feel like we could do with some more mana, so I'm gonna give myself this blessing of wisdom, and then let's go over here. We need to kill these raider guys. I think it's just raiders. Yeah, this seems bad. All right. Yep. I like this better than the last version of these. Kill the Cavalier quests, because that was like, I don't know, it's harder to find them, I think. This one's just, here they all are, kill all of them. I like that. The less thinking, you know? The less thinking I have to do, the better. Whoa! That guy just got deleted. Oh, I guess he was pretty low anyway. Oh, none of these count because the NPCs did the majority of the work. So if you're wondering why I started a few minutes late today, it has nothing to do with the fact that I was eating leftover birthday cake. Nothing at all. I don't even know why you're asking. All right, fine. I was eating leftover birthday cake. It's got to be done. It's gonna go bad. You know, it's ice cream cake. It doesn't keep forever. Okay, these guys seem easier to kill than the little Murloc dudes that were on our way over here. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm critting more. What is my crit chance actually? 24%. Wow. I wonder if that's gonna stay consistent through like end game stuff. Although I do think I'm gonna respec. I did not mean to pull that up. I'm gonna respec at some point. Look at that, just deletion. But yeah, I'm gonna respec at some point. I don't know if I want to do holy or prot or both. I could do both, I suppose. I don't know. Debating how much I want to play of this. Because I kind of figured like, all right, I played a lot of Wrath back when it was current content. So I was like, I'll play this until I get beta access to Dragonflight. And then I'll probably play more of that in the pre-patch. But I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun with this. Like, I don't like my retail side, Paladin, as much as I like this one. Oh my god, I really need to just hit one button at a time. But yeah, I don't know, something about classic WoW, it just feels so, I don't know, the nostalgia doesn't wear off. I guess like when I go back in here and I start playing classic WoW, I get that hit of nostalgia, but then I'm like, wow, this was as good as I remember. In fact, it could even be better than I remember. And that makes me want to keep playing more. You know, like sometimes you get that nostalgia hit and you're like, oh man, this does not hold up. But this really does. And they have a lot of really cool features coming to it too. Like they're doing like a Dungeon Plus thing. I don't know how much you guys have heard of this, if at all. I was watching a video on this with I think it was Bellular had a video on it, which I mean makes sense. He's got videos on pretty much everything on the internet these days. But this particular video, he's covering Dungeon Plus mode, which is sort of like Mythic Plus, but not timed. It's got maybe some like affixes and stuff. But the real big, the kicker of it is that once that comes out, it's going to drop the 10-man raid gear from the previous tier. So like once we hit Ulduar, right, it's going to drop 10-man Nax gear. And once we hit Trial of the Crusader, it will drop 10-man Ulduar gear. And then 10-man Ulduar, when Trial of the Crusader comes out, will drop 25-man Ulduar gear. So you can use that kind of stuff to like to go back and gear up more easily, I guess, which is really cool. I really like that. I wish they would do something like that in retail. My biggest, like, I don't mind the Mythic Plus system, but I will acknowledge that I don't think it's perfect. I think it needs some work. And one of the things I think it really needs is some way to make it less toxic. And my favorite way that I've seen for doing that
What?
is to maybe just remove the timer. I don't think it needs the timer. I think you know, just having that like increased difficulty for each level is enough, because what happens is when you have the timer, then people get really angry when you don't meet the timer, and then like your gear is dependent on how fast you go. It's just kind of a mess, I think. Anyway, okay, I gotta read this. Listen, Jesse Pa, warriors like me are replaceable. If I fall, my brothers and cousins will pick up my spear and fight. My people cannot survive without wise elders. Stubborn Muhite. Muhit? Yeah. I cannot read these names very well. Oh, jeez. Stubborn Muahit, our most venerable shaman, refuses to leave the altar to Tayutka in the central island. We would suffer a significant loss if he was slain by these monsters. You are an outsider. Maybe he'll listen to you. Show him reason. Ask him to flee to the safety of Unpe before it's too late. Yes, of course. You know, like, why would a wise old shaman who doesn't listen to his own people listen to an outsider who's unfamiliar with their customs and can't even pronounce their name? That makes sense. One of my favorite things to do is just go in and apply like a certain amount of logic to these things and just see where they fall apart. I have fun doing that. I hope it's not super annoying. Let's crank the graphics up though. The irony that we are cranking 2008 graphics up to 4K and like, I don't know, does it actually look better? I don't know. I don't know. He also seems like safest over here. I mean, the invasion's mostly over there. Okay. Taika sent you, didn't he? I am not to be swayed. All is not lost. The spirits are still with us. Powerful spirits watch over my tribe. Kaskala will not be lost. Oh, jeez. Esiliriok will give us courage. Tayutka will make sure our survivors always have food and shelter. And Karkut will just go around again. I'll go around again. And Karkut will watch over the fallen so they do not lose their way. Esiliruk's guidance is the one we need most right now. I asked my nephew, Iruk, to bring me Esiliruk's totem, but the Cavaldier's spears struck him down and his body fell into the waters to the north. Bring me that totem, Jesse Pa. Don't let my nephew's death be in vain. Ah, jeez. Poor guy. Mr. Peter Parker, how are you? How's the staycation? You should be enjoying your staycation, not hanging out with me. What you doing? Look at this guy just floating over here. I'm coming to get you, Iruk. I mean, I know he's not much we can do for the guy, but it's fine. All right, Iruk. We got the totem. One of those times I really wish we had water walking. All right. Hop up on that iceberg. There we go. The totem, human. Do you have it? Can you feel Esiliruk's presence, Jesse Pa? He does not want his children to perish at the hands of Mistwalkers. I don't think anyone does. I'm stopping by to wish you the best stream you can. Oh, thank you, Peter. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's nice to have you guys hanging around. I'm hoping that you are enjoying your vacation as much as you can, or your staycation, I should say. We're having a great stream here anyway. Do we lose some strength to increase crit? I think not. I don't think any of this stuff is better for me. I mean, maybe we'll take the edge of the Tuskar. Did I say I hope you have the best staycation you can? Because that's what I meant to say. I'm thrown off by like how complicated the names are of these Tuskar. That's for sure. But anyway, take advantage of the confusion the weather has created and slay the Kvaldir leader. Your actions will sway the battle in our favor. I'm sure of it. Okay. Hello, Dyer. How are you? I hope Disney Dreamlight Valley is treating you guys well. Oh, that's the leader right there. We need to get you guys the new computer too, so you can come in and join us for some more, for some of this someday, maybe. I was just saying too, I'm not sure how we're gonna progress here because we've been playing this, and I don't know what we're gonna do when we get into Dragonflight because this is so fun. I do plan on getting to Dragonflight at some point, but. All right, let's talk to you, Mojito. We decided to take that. Done a great favor. Speaking of which, there was a new there's an invite wave for the beta. Did we get in? No, we didn't. Somebody needs to talk to Blizzard. I need to talk to Blizzard and be like, yo guys, don't you know I've been playing since WoW beta? You owe me a key. I've been playing since the beta for your original Warcraft, World of Warcraft. I've been playing Warcraft since Warcraft 1. You should just give me a beta key. Obviously. I'm being obnoxious. It's a joke. In case anyone there hears this and thinks I'm not joking, I am 100% joking.
I will hear you.
All in time, yeah. So I mean, so Peter, not the issue, but the question is because right now we are in like Wrath Classic just came out, right? Which is awesome. The nostalgia is like peaked, but it's also just like there's so much good stuff on the horizon for this game. And I never got to raid in this game either because I was just starting college. And like I had too much going on. I couldn't raid when this game was current content. So now I'm like, oh, this is cool. I can go back. I can do the raids and stuff. It's going to be exciting. But then also this is going to be at the same time as Dragonflight. And I really want to get into that too. That's current content. And there's always a little part of like classic WoW that's like, this is not like the retail, like the current version. This is like, you know, an old version. It doesn't count in my head. It's not, that's not like a real thing. It's just kind of how I think about it. So I always have to like keep up with the current one too. And it's a lot, but anyway, I mean, I plan to. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Hey, Dyer. So weird to come here. Yeah, I know, right? YouTube's a little weird. I like it. I really, really like YouTube, to be honest. We have to keep working at this YouTube thing. Honestly, it's really good for the channel, I think, because the end goal, we could talk about this a little bit more later too, but I'm also the other thing I wanted to say, Peter, is I'm really excited for Friday. So for anyone here who's part of the normal crew from Twitch, last Friday was supposed to be our birthday stream. Our being my birthday. So last Friday I was supposed to do birthday stream and I had to cancel because there's just too much. Like there's too much going on, and I'm glad I did, because like Friday night was a ton of stuff going on. Saturday was a ton. Like there's just so much going on. Like I needed that night off. But anyway, so this Friday is going to be our makeup birthday stream, and that will be on Twitch, because there's like, I originally was going to do Valheim with Twitch chat integration, which seemed really cool. And I'm still going to do that at some point, but I was talking to Powder, and Powder wanted to play along too. So we're going to do Phas, and there's a new Phasmophobia update, and it looks amazing. Like you don't even hunt ghosts anymore. There's Jenga. You can just play Jenga all day, which is like really good looking. But anyway, I appreciate you guys being there Friday. It's going to be awesome, I think. And in case, like, you guys know how much I hate doing this, so I put on like a Throne birthday goal thing. So, you know, if anyone wanted to chip in on that, then we can. But I don't want anyone to, and I don't expect anyone to. It's just there if people are like, I have to. Because I would probably do that. And I'm trying to think, what would I do if I joined in someone's birthday stream? Anyway. All right. So, as I was saying about this, yeah, so I don't know. Like, I guess we'll just try to find the best balance, right? We got a month until... I guess we have a month until the Dragonflight pre-patch comes out. And then even once that does come out, it's still probably not going to be more than a week to complete all the content in that. And then once we're completed with all that content, then it'll be another month until Dragonflight proper comes out. And then, you know, we could have done some raids by then in this. We do have to... can we get wrenches? Wrenches. Everyone does enjoy gifts, I know. What? Oh, you're right. Oh my gosh. Here you go. So congratulations to our first 2 official YouTube mods, Dire Witch and Peter Parker, who of course are mods over on Twitch. Or I'm sorry, I said Twitch mods. Congrats to our first YouTube mods, who are our main mods over on the Twitch channel. All right, let's read this quest. Human, we're just arrived from Moakai Harbor. Something very bad happened over there this morning. You've been very helpful to us here. Would you consider using the boat from Unupe to travel to the Great Dragon Blight? Ooh. By the sound of things, Elder Konani could certainly use your assistance. Sure. I thought it said Konami, like the game company. We're going to Dragonblade already? We've barely done anything over here. We still have to go to the Nexus. Thank you. You guys are awesome. And I need you. I mean, not right now. Like, I'm glad you're here, but also I want you to enjoy your staycation. But I also need your modding, you know? Otherwise, it's just me modding myself, and like, you can't trust me to mod on my own. I'm not a reliable mod. All right, so it's telling us to go to Dragonblight, but there's also a bunch of stuff over here, and I would like to try to do a dungeon today, because I keep putting that in the title, because I'm like, we're definitely doing a dungeon today, and then we don't, even though this is the second stream, so I guess it's kind of hard to judge. Yeah, I know. I missed you guys. You guys are on vacation. I'm glad you're having a good staycation. But, well, I mean, it's been one day. So, also, there's that. But, I do look forward to when you guys come back. All right. Who can I sell stuff to? Anyone here? Anyone do like repairs or selling or anything. I need a vendor. Thank you, Dyer. Oh man, it's someone way cooler than me because he's a dwarf. I originally planned to make this guy a dwarf, and I made it a human, and because like I originally wanted to make the first character I wanted to play in like classic World of Warcraft was a human paladin. I'm the most boring RPG player ever. I just always go for like the human. But anyway, I couldn't because all of my friends played Horde, and now I was like, I'm gonna play a human paladin. But now I'm kind of more into dwarfs, you know. I've entered my dwarf phase, but I had already made the human paladin and I boosted it. I don't know why. And then and now I'm like, crap, I should have thought more about this. Where can I sell stuff? Oh my gosh, my inventory is completely full. I don't have like a we're back in the days before repair mounts and stuff. Actually, no, we're not. This is the days of repair mounts. I just don't have one yet. Suddenly I remember this zone, but at the time my druid was crafting every 5 minutes. I don't really do a whole lot of crafting. I mean, to be honest, I also boosted this character, like I said, just because I was not gonna level a character from level 1 right before this came out. I did not have time to do that. So I mean, you get a boost with like I got the heroic edition because I was like, I want the penguin pet and I want the toy. And you know what I got neither of? You know what I got neither of was the penguin and the toy. I don't know what happened. I have to check on that actually, because I don't think I have them on this character. I don't know. Maybe I have to go get them somewhere or something. And I also thought that they were for your retail character, and apparently they're not.
How are you?
And if I was to do my professions, I would have to go all the way back to the beginning and
I've the finest wares in the land.
And get them and start them all from scratch. Anyway, I'm always crafting any game. I remember when everyone said paladins were OP so much, so that they got nerfed. Yeah, like the beginning of the game, they were ridiculous. I guess that's why like builder farming. I mean, that makes sense. My guild was forever asking for stuff. That also makes sense. Sounds like any guild I've ever been in, except it's usually me asking for stuff. I've never been a big crafter. Oh, we got Caraway burn wine.
Still recharging.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. I can't sell that. This is the only thing to do with it.
What can I do for you?
There we go. Okay, this will restore mana, so we keep. That's food. That's also food. That's also food. That's also food. Scroll of strength and scroll of protection. I will buff. I buffed the dwarf NPC. I will buff myself now. I'm already affected by a scroll. Alright, let's put these on. So many potions and things. It's insane. And these like adventuring supplies. It's just, oh my gosh. I have so many items. All right, cool. We could probably safely sell a lot of this, like 125 stuff. I'd rather put it in a bank just for now, but I don't have one. Oh well, that's maybe that's okay. Our guild. Oh my. There's these shoulders too. I think they were an upgrade. Now that I'm looking at it. Not for this spec. Why is that not an upgrade? Whatever. I'll put them on. Our guildmates used to call me the Gordon Fisherman. Oh man. I wonder if this is like, do I still have the bubbles coming out of my mouth? Oh, yep. Man, we used to, it used to be a thing like back in vanilla WoW when that was current content. We would just like hang out in Orgrimmar and buy the super alcoholic drinks and get drunk and like run around the center of town. Which, you know, I kind of miss that stuff. Like it was that community feel that was so fun about the game. You weren't necessarily concerned with like doing the most beneficial thing at the time, you know, like getting gear and doing dungeons and everything. Like sometimes it was just hanging out and messing around with your friends. It doesn't feel as much like that anymore in retail WoW. I want them to try to bring that back. I don't think they can, but all right. Yeah. All right, let me read this guy. Is your cause righteous and your heart true? I am a paladin. So, if so, you're welcome here among the druids for the ethical and humane treatment of animals. Dita. What other kind of druids are there, I wonder? Are there druids out there who are not for the ethical treatment of animals? I don't think so. The chat and walk in circles thing, I still do in Avengers. Yeah, I still do that. I used to just kill hours in vanilla WoW back in the day, just like jumping around the auction house or trying to like glitch through the walls. That was the big thing. I always tried to like jump between things or like glitch through the walls in Orgrimmar, you know? I mean, back when I used to play Horde. Now I play Alliance a lot. I will consider you an ally. Oh no! No, I'm not an ally anymore. Everybody hates me. Okay. I tried to just click on an NPC. Big fat undead in the way.
Goddess, watch over you. How may I help?
Mission statement. The demon. What demon? The demon has many names, and each name has held special meaning at one time or another. While the details were sometimes insignificant, the end result was always the same: death. Bum, bum, bum. But it is now nearly 50 years after it all began that the details will find the devil and lead to its downfall. This time we have him. There will be no escape for Nessingware. Uh-oh. Northwind will be a battleground for our war. The hunter will become the hunted. Oh, geez. Hello, elephant. Oh, he brought an elephant here and now they all hate him. Poor guy. Spidey was always climbing places. I mean, that makes sense. That do be Spidey.
What brings you here?
Nessingwary. When did Nessingwary? No, Nessingwary was from Stranglethorn, right? He was like an OG. Oh, look at the blessing of Dita. Increases friendly targets armor by 500. Woo. All right. Whether they be treasure seekers or bloodthirsty hunters of the wastes, any being that supports Nessingwary and dares to strike at our beloved wildlife shall be considered an enemy of Dita. Okay, so maybe that's where they differ from like your traditional druid, because your traditional druid would be about balance, where these guys are just like, I love animals. I was going to make a druid too. I know you're a big druid guy, Peter, which I am too now. My main on retail WoW is a druid, which is actually new. I've never really liked druids up until a few months ago. But druid is now like my favorite class in retail WoW, and I was gonna make a druid in this, but I boosted the paladin first, because I had always wanted to play a paladin, and then I was like, I'll boost the druid after. You only get one boost per account. So now I'm considering, do I want to actually like level a druid. I don't know if I want to, if I have the time to do that. They're majestic beasts, aren't they? Lathoris points toward the mammoths of the northern tundra. With each passing day, their numbers diminish. Demons that call themselves hunters slay the beasts for sport and riches. His face contorts with anger. BRB, you gotta move this piece. Of course. Also, guys, don't feel like you have to be here. Go enjoy your staycation. It's the whispers that drive them, or the whimpers that drive me to madness, Jessipa. You can hear them carried by the wind. The mammoth calves trapped in the hunter's vile traps call out to us. Take this hammer and smash those traps. Free the calves. To be fair, I think I probably would feel the same way. I think I would too. I think I'm with Jita.
How may I aid you?
To the west of us, you'll find Lake Kumuya. It's an interesting name. It is, as far as we know, the only freshwater giant clam habitat in the world. Of course, Nestingwary's lackeys are now there using the lake as a giant pearl farm. They must be stopped. A lesson must be taught to those that would think to endanger wild species. An entire species, sorry. Go to Lake Kumuya and locate the loot-crazed divers. Slay them until the water runs red. Return to me when a proper example has been made.
Goodbye.
All right. I feel like I'm getting less drunk, and that is a tragedy. Zaza. Just south of us, the caribou used to roam freely, peacefully. Then changed. Now the caribou are in a perpetual state of frenzy, always in a panic. They are stalked by the hunters and trappers hidden in the field. Nestingwary's executioners are unfit for death. They must feel torture that they put the caribou through. Take this pile of fake furs and lay it upon the caribou traps to the south. Watch as the hunters are caught in their own deadly traps. You know, now that I'm reading this, it's definitely different than I remember. Okay, we have... Everything gives me this northern adventuring supplies. I don't need this many adventuring supplies, game. I really don't. West of here, on the high bluffs above Lake Kumuya, roams a despicable being known as Nidar. The self-proclaimed Lord of Rhinos hunts the waste for the injured young. Rhinos unable to defend themselves against Ned's cowardly attacks. To add insult to injury, Ned has raised a rhino of his own to become his mount and bodyguard. It is a rare thing that Dita would ever call for the death of an animal, but Ned's tainted rhino must be disposed of. Kill them both and return to me. Okay. This is when we are enjoying our vacation. Oh, this is where we want to be. Okay. All right. No! Be free. I don't know how to free you, but okay, well, there we go. Get out of here, trap. Well, I certainly appreciate you guys being here. Thank you. I don't know if I ever actually read the like quests in this area. I think when I first came through here, I was just all about like, I want to get through this area and get to max level and destroy the Lich King. So this time I'm going through and reading all the quests. Well, Dita's not going to be happy about this, Woolly Mammoth Bull. Dita is not... Oh, you! Son of a bee. Very rude, mage. All right. Well, he ran off. He freed the mammoth that I was going to free, and then he ran away. It's just like the Horde. You know, the Horde would do that. They've been nothing but a thorn in my side. Anyway. Okay, there's a trap here. Can we break this trap? Oh, cool. Yeah, the story is, I mean, I know it's got to be good. I don't remember it. Like, I remember the overarching plots of the story, but like these little plot, like the story beats that are, you know, all over Northrend, I kind of missed my first time through, and I'm glad to be able to go through and do it again. I guess technically, could I have done it before? Maybe. But the nice thing is this is kind of like pre-Kata, so the whole world is our for our oyster. Yeah, it is our oyster. Yeah. Watch your mouth. For the Horde, I mean, I used to be all about that life, all about that Horde life. And now I'm for the Alliance. So I can break the traps, but there's got to actually be a mammoth in it for it to count. I mean, that does make sense. Let's talk to this rock. Hey, rock. A distant voice echoes in your head as you regard the stone statue. Ooh, I can hang on. I can do this.
Do not be startled, stranger. I am Elder Atonic, an ancient ancestor of the Tuskar people, a skilled craftsman in my own time, and the guardian of this quarry for centuries. The quarry has been overrun, leaving many statues unfinished while the ancestor spirits wander the world. Will you aid me in righting this wrong? First, I must know the names of these wandering ancestors. Look for the markers near their statues.
Okay, that's easy. Cool. It's okay, we all make mistakes. That's true, I make a lot of them.
Let us visit for a while.
You're a welcome sight, Paladin. My name is Ataruk, and I used to be a craftsman here at the Cold Rock Quarry. My companions and I were preparing a new set of statues for their last set of rites when we saw these mysterious blue platforms come flying over the plateau. When they landed, the mages they carried swarmed the quarry, murdering my fellows and plundering the quarry. If we don't stop them, they'll destroy our statues and make off with our artifacts. Will you help me defeat the invaders? Of course. Of course I will. I'm getting a lot of quests over here now. Oh man, we're sober. Boo. Worst part of getting drunk is getting sober. Am I right? All right, I guess let's... Whee! Oh, the stupid mage already hit the guy. This mage! Oh my god! He is the bane of my existence. Oh, never mind. It untagged it. Okay. We're good. We be good, mage. We okay. Oh, not this one, though. Maybe if I hit it more. Nope. I'm not going to get any credit for that one. Stupid mage. You. Probably, maybe you. All right. So I need to go. But what do I do here?
I need to target something first.
Okay, we're supposed to. Does the clamshell have to be open for this part? Oh, no, never mind. We're just supposed to kill the guys, I guess. Back in the day when you can't get credit for other people's stuff. I'm gonna go have fun. See you Friday if not sooner. Dire Witch, have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out. Figures PETA doesn't surprise. Yeah, right. Kill the humans. They're for the ethical treatment of animals, Spidey, Peter, not people. You can unethically treat people as much as you want, as long as you're ethical to the animals. We got a great view here of the water above me fighting a diver. I feel like at some point too, we're gonna swap and start working for Nessingwary. I'm not positive on that, but I don't know. I feel like I remember that happening. I could be wrong. All right. He just looted that thing. I don't know. I just kind of remember the tables turning on this because, like, there isn't an expansion where you don't work with Nessingwary. I'm pretty sure. And we have to get their ears too. What is this, Diablo? Speaking of Diablo, though, there is also a, I think there's a Diablo 4 beta coming out pretty soon. Oh, right. I'm dying. Woo! Sure hope there's no alliance right now. But yeah, there's a Diablo 4 beta coming out pretty soon, I think. If you're like a cool Diablo content creator, I think a lot of them are starting to get beta info and access. So that'll be fun. Hopefully that game is good and not at all like Diablo Immortal. Yeah, I would honestly, I'll play a lot of that game probably if it's not like, you know, pay to win or expensive. I really love Diablo. Diablo is one of my favorite games ever. Diablo 2 anyway. Diablo 1 was also good. I never beat that one though. Someday, that's like a dream of mine to like someday beat Diablo, the original. It's just, I played Diablo 2 first, and Diablo 1 definitely does not hold up compared to. It does not. It's not bad by any means, but like when you have the option of 1 or 2, 2 is just, it's got different acts. The music is unbelievable. There's so much more depth. The combat is much less frustrating. So anyway, I always go for 2. That's the point. And 2 is also remastered, so that does mean a lot too. 2, get it? Same can be said for The Witcher. Yeah, I tried playing the first one. I didn't get too far in that. I never tried playing the second one. I did play the third one, which I agree was a great game. But I just never really had the time to play the whole thing. So someday I hope to. Yeah, I mean, I think the story in 1 and 2 is supposed to be really good, but like mechanically, it doesn't hold up, is what I've heard and experienced, for sure. But I do know that I'm pretty sure the story was supposed to be really good. Anyway, which is good, you know. We've got 100% threat on this guy, and I don't need to kill him. So, but Dita won't mind. We've ethically murdered. The murders on the human have been ethical because they are preventing the mistreatment of animals. I mean, depending on the mistreatment, that actually might be something I'm okay with. If you're gonna mistreat animals, then you can be murdered. That's okay. I mean, depending on the severity, you know. If you're like booping a dog on the nose, then I don't think that's grounds to just go on like a ear hunting spree. But yeah, I love a game with a ton of contracts and 3 it has over 100 hours. Wow. Oh, content. I thought you said contracts, which still makes sense, actually. But yeah, it has a ton of content, and there's still like different mechanics in that game that I am finding out about. I mean, even just playing it, like the nice thing is they kind of show you, like, they don't handhold a ton. just let you go. Like they wind you up and let you go right from the get-go, and it's really cool. Show don't tell is one of the best story mechanisms I think that you can get. I'm gonna wait a minute for these things to respawn. I feel like we're all fighting over them. But yeah, if you have an effective method to show rather than explaining in a game, and I think Witcher does a fantastic job of that, at least Witcher 3. Then I think that makes it a really good game. So while we're waiting, I'm also, excuse me, Mr. DK, I was here first. So I'm looking at different things to improve our YouTube experience. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. Like, I can't add channel point stuff. That's just not a thing that I can do on YouTube until I hit partner. But something I can do is I can add like chat commands. So like exclamation ! sound, and it'll play, a sound effect. So we'll also have Dixburst soon. TM. Maybe like, hopefully like end of October, November timeframe, we'll have Dixper available to use. And then, are you in a trap? You are. Okay, we can free you. Did that count? It did. I'm also working on some chat bots. So, we have, there's a good bit of stuff that I'm working on, but it would be helpful to know what you guys like what you would want to see us to use and implement on here that was cool on Twitch. And then the more I know about that, the easier it'll be for me to implement things. Honestly, I love watching you too, but at the minute, yeah. Well, I'm glad you like it over here. Back for a second. Does it help if I have you on YouTube stream? Yeah, it does actually. It helps a ton, Swirl. Thank you. Big things. I mean, even more so, I think that on Twitch, it helps a lot if you hang out in here, and especially like interactions, which is hard to do if you're not there. But like especially liking the stream. And that kind of stuff, it sends huge notifications to YouTube to like suggest it to more people. So yeah, if you guys haven't liked the stream or subscribed, my God, someday I'm gonna learn to talk, I swear. If you haven't liked the stream or subscribed to the channel, both of those things are super helpful, and lurking also is really helpful. Because watch time is another huge indicator that the stream's good. Like concurrent watch time, not necessarily like I think viewers so much as likes, watch time, and subscribers while live. But I'm still trying to figure it out too. It's a learning experience, which is, why we're here, right? The biggest also. Oh, I was gonna explain this too. In the Discord, and if anyone's here and not in our Discord, there's a link to it. I pinned a comment in the chat with all of the relevant social information. Okay, Milo, I like you, but not the game. Swirl, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I know a lot of people aren't huge fans of World of Warcraft, and that's okay. I am. World of Warcraft is like absolutely my comfort game. I have played this game for so long, literally since it came out, and it's just returning to it just is like going home. Every once in a while I play too much and then I get bored and then I have to take a break and then I come back after a little bit and it's like coming home. But anyway, so yeah, it's a lot of experimentation trying to figure out, what the best things are over here. But a big reason that I'm streaming as much as I can on YouTube these days is because I'm trying to get more subscribers for the channel, because we've hit the watch time requirement for partner. We just need to get the subscribers, and that's hopefully something we can do. We have a year to get 1,000 subscribers, or I guess a little less. So that's why I figured, you know what, let's do some streams. We'll do some live streams on the channel, see if we can pick up some subscribers, and if we hit 1,000 subscribers, we will be partnered on this channel. And this isn't even my main channel, it's my stream channel. So although I might start posting more regularly on here, I don't know, maybe it'll be like, I honestly, I'm still trying to figure out my YouTube content strategy. I'll be perfectly honest. It's a road. We're not near the end of it, obviously. It's a marathon, not a sprint, as they say. And I'm loving it, so no problems. But yeah, anyway, so as far as I can tell, that's the big thing, is like liking the stream, subscribing during stream, and then just like time viewed, the big numbers. Yeah, exactly. You know, I'm not necessarily in a rush to figure it out. We have, like I said, we have a year to hit 10,000 subscribers, and if I post some shorts on here, I guarantee you will get it much faster. Whether or not I want to do that is something I have to explore. We'll see. It also might end up being that this becomes like a channel for World of Warcraft or something, and then the other channel is a channel for like DBD. I don't know. I'm trying to think it all out. It takes a lot of thought. Like, you can't just do it. You have to strategize everything. So that's the tough part. But yeah, that's the other thing, is I want to add stuff, because I found a good bot, but we can't do a whole lot of stuff. Like, there's no loyalty points. Like with Twitch, my chat bots and stuff can see how long people are there and how active they are, and dole out loyalty points based on like how active you are, how long you're in the chat, kind of like how channel points work. So even if you aren't affiliate, you can use like Stream Elements loyalty points in lieu of channel points. But YouTube does not have that. There isn't a bot that tracks that kind of stuff, so I can't do that. So I guess what I'm gonna have to do is like timers on different commands that you guys can activate. Those retro Sonic shorts were on fire. I know, right? Like, I don't know what happened with those. And then I ended up I decided to dismantle the retro channel and put them on the main channel, and then they did not do well there, which then I learned the lesson of like repeat viewership. I think like I'm trying things knowing that some stuff might work and some stuff might not work, because every time I try something and it fails, I learn something. It's just there's so much I have to learn, which I think it makes it exciting. Like, I don't feel bad when stuff doesn't work. I'm like, huh, okay, that's interesting. And then I take it back and I think about it more, and then I try to iterate on it again and come up with a different idea. Yeah, folks look for retro and retro channels, exactly. And then if I put it on the horror channel, my original idea was, let's do a horror channel and a retro channel. And then I heard that it doesn't matter because each video is kind of done on its own, like graded on its own. So I put it all on the same channel thinking like, oh, okay, this will be better. And then turns out that's not necessarily the case. So then they all went, they had 5,000 plus views on the retro channel, and then I put them on the main channel and they're like 10. Anyway, we still have the retro channel, but I don't know. I gotta figure it all out. I gotta figure out how we're gonna do all the content and then keep all the content going on like every channel we have, and then also do the main channel that I want to work on, which is like the streamer mental health advice channel, which I have like a video recorded, but I have to re-record because the audio is just all screwy. And, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So hopefully someday we could take this full time, and then I like, you know, if I had 8+ hours a day to work on it, it would be a lot easier. The family's doing good though, Peter. Family's doing good. Should I just call you Peter? Because over here you're Peter Parker, and then Spidey on Twitch. So I don't know what moniker do you prefer? But the family's doing well. Yeah, my daughter is she's all better, thank God. The weekend was just miserable. Like, she did not sleep, so we didn't sleep. We didn't get to do any of the birthday stuff that we wanted to do. It was rough. It was rough going. Oh, hang on, I gotta put on my voice.
Well done, Jessipa. With the names of the wandering elders, we can continue the ceremonies disrupted during the attack. However, before the elder spirits can be led to their stones, we must calm the spirits of the murdered craftsman and shaman. Otherwise, the ancestor spirits may never hear the ceremony's call.
All right. I just won't call you late for dinner. Ba-doom. Okay. Anyway. Oh, I gotta put my voice back on. Hang on.
In the attack on the quarry, the shaman and craftsmen working here were slain. The violence threw the spirit world into utter chaos, and we'll be unable to guide the ancestors home unless we find a way to soothe the spirits of the murdered. The aggressors themselves pay no heed to the spirits, but their companions, the barrel hounds, sense the spirits and hold them in thrall. Kill the barrel hounds, and using the raw energy left behind, break the imprisonment of the spirits of the innocent.
There's a lot going on here. There's a lot. Was the dots at my voice?
You have my attention.
Now that these strange mages know that the people of Cascala and their allies will not give up the quarry so easily, we must maintain our efforts and defeat them completely. My brothers in Cascala have also come under attack and will not be able to support us, but with your help, Jessipa, we can overcome these pillagers. All right, cool. Oh, that wasn't it. I'm sure you've seen those blue and white platforms hovering over the quarry. This is confusing because, like, I'm reading quarry, like, you got quarry, like, your target, like something you're hunting, your quarry, and then also you have this quarry of stone stuff. There's just so many quarries going on right now. It's a quarry quandary. Oh no. Oh geez, yeah, I know. I got streamer nose for sure. I'm very excited though. A piece of exciting news. So my mother-in-law was kind enough to well, she gave me money to purchase these new AirPods. So I got some new headphones. The nice thing about them is that they have like a pass-through thing. So part of my ADHD is that, which I mean you're seeing right now, exhibit A. But part of my ADHD is that I need music to kind of help me focus. So these I can take to work, put them in my ear, and then they have like a noise pass through, so I can actually hear people talking to me while I have my headphones in, which makes it so much easier for me to focus on work. I'm so happy. I'm really I'm really excited to like be able to work harder, which is just ironic. Something 20-year-old me never would have said. Can't they say the big dang hole in the ground? Right? I know. Get the rocks out of that big dang hole in the ground over there. I'm sure you've seen those blue and white platforms hovering over the quarry. They're the transportation the mage hunters used to land their forces here. And now they're loading them up with our artifacts and fragments of our statues. We must stop them before they leave the quarry. The small creatures digging in the quarry carry explosives. Take them and use them to destroy the 3 floating platforms. Their leader keeps watch from a fourth grounded platform, but we'll deal with him after. Yeah. Okay. So you know, it's nice that we have this little thing in common here that we can talk about. I can also, so like stuff like the streamer knows, Spidey Penta Peter, I can add that back on. So like stuff like that, let me know, you know, maybe like throw it in mod chat at some point, and I can re-add, like I can add that to our new YouTube bot, and that can be a thing. I love how they call gnomes the small creatures. But yeah, stuff like that can have like a timer, so that is an okay thing. Stuff that you would have to use channel points for isn't going to work. But we can make stuff that uses channel points just a timer instead, so that still works. And emotes are actually an interesting thing. We can still use emotes if you have the better TTV extension installed. But also you can use, like, there's a little emote box. There are emotes. I just can't have my own, but you can do like, they have some very cool like COVID themed emotes, like hand sanitizer. I think it's pretty funny. I didn't realize I can also create a poll here too. On my other profile and in other chats, I'm called Spidey. I'm just gonna go with Spidey. Spidey is easiest for me to remember, I think. All right, so we have a gnomish grenade. Oh no, we have two. We only need one more. Okay. It's weird for me to think that you guys go into other streams. I don't know why. It's probably because I don't go into other streams. So I'm just like, other streams clearly don't exist. What could they be talking about? Now, do I throw the grenade? Or do I leap to the platform? I'm gonna say I throw the grenade. So let me get out of combat with these small creatures. Oh, another thing I think I'm just gonna mention it, but it's not like a for sure thing yet. I have to talk to Powder more, but I think you guys are gonna like this one. I found a game last night, and by I found, I mean I was watching someone else stream it, which is funny to mention immediately after I say I don't watch other streams that much. The other reason for which, by the way, is because I don't have a ton of time to like hang out and watch streams, because I'm always working on something. But anyway, I forget the name of the game. It's sort of like Overcooked. I sent it to Powder to check out, but basically it's like Overcooked, and it's a roguelike, and you team up, and then chat comes and eats at your restaurant, and you have to serve chatters. It looked really cool. But yeah, I think it'd be fun to play that with Powder, and then have chat join in and hang out at our restaurant. I watch folks who live stream from Disneyland and Disney. Wait, they live stream from Disneyland and Disney World. You can do that. Is this the one I need? I thought we blew up this one, didn't we? Which ones did we not hit? Okay, you've seen it. It looks pretty fun, right? Okay, I guess that one, we must have hit the other one. There we go. Oh, we have to free the spirits too. I forgot about that. Be free.
Who is this that speaks?
Go away! Get out of here, spirit. So what do people stream from Disney World? Just like rides? I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? Do I need to loot something to free? Oh, I need to kill the dogs. That's right. I need to get the thingy from the dogs. Yep, they have no issue with folks streaming on the rides or watching the shows. That makes sense. I have seen people streaming or like videos of people on rides, which is kind of cool. I think I saw somebody doing like the new Jurassic Park ride, or at least it was new when I saw it in Universal. So that's pretty neat. Especially since I don't know when I would ever get there to try out the ride myself. Be free, craftsman. Go on. Can't you see we don't want you anymore? You're my gratitude, Paladin. I thought I'd never be free. Well, you are now. Okay, these guys need to be freed. I don't have the thingy. I gotta go kill a dog. Ironic that we were working for Dita. And we're over here like... I mean, these are magic dogs, though, so it's okay. They're not real dogs.
What troubles you?
You're not my real dog. We need to get a bunch more of these, and my inventory is basically full, so I think I'm gonna get a bunch of dogs and then do it. And people who can't go to the parks go get to water. Yeah, exactly. I mean, like I said, I don't know when I would get there, but it's nice to be able to watch somebody else do it. And I'm sure it builds a lot of hype for people that like now they want to go to the park, right? So they're probably going to maybe make it more likely to, if they see somebody else having so much fun there, that they're going to want to go give it a shot. I can see the logic there. Makes sense. That's smart Disney. Right, you. I cannot believe how much fun Wrath Era Paladin is. It's just... I wish Paladin was like this stuff. I can't believe how much this has changed. Yeah, if live Paladin was anything like this right now, this would 100% be my main class. No question. Excuse me, worm. Let's say hi to this orc guy. Wave. Hello. You killing these things? I don't think so. So I'm gonna kill one. Okay. Cookies. All right. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I would love to go to like the Star Wars area of Disney. That's a pipe dream for me though, but that'd be really fun. And then we're able to go to wander to the Avengers campus. Yeah, right. I know. What do they have for like Avengers stuff at Disney? Is it anything like the Star Wars thing? Uh-oh. All right. We need to free 2 more. Looks like 1 and 1. There we go. We're done. We freed everybody we've meant to free. That's cool. It's perfect. Excuse me. Oh, hello, Hunter. Hunter man. Oh, we still didn't destroy the east platform. Doesn't make any sense. Because it said we were out of range when we were over here. So I'm going to try to hand this in. I think we did destroy the east platform. No, we didn't. Okay. Well, how the heck am I supposed to destroy it? Well, I guess you can help, can't you? All right, little guy. Small creature. Gnomes get so much hate, even from like the game itself. I love it. Okay.
It's too far away.
We have to destroy the eastern platform. We are at the eastern platform. I can't get any more eastern platform. I mean, I guess I can. Like, I can be literally under it, but... Okay, I am under it. And it's still too far away. Maybe I have to go up on this hill. Maybe that's why. Let's try that. But yeah, I didn't know they had an Avengers land at Disney, I guess. I don't know. Someday we're going to have to take our daughter there. Like, it's just... There's no way you could have a daughter, like a girl human, and not go to Disney. It's just, especially, oh, you know what though? I didn't tell you guys, Spidey, that we were hanging out when she was sick, and you know, my wife was like, why don't you do that Disney game? Because she really liked that. So I put on Disney Dreamlight Valley, and I was just hanging out in my chair, in my recliner, in my living room, playing Dreamlight Valley on my Switch on the TV so she could watch. And she just passed out. Like, she just instantly glued to the TV, watching me run around. She's like, oh, Mickey? And it was like, you know, Goofy, and like pointing at Donald, I think I had to. And she's just loving it, but just like nodding off very slowly, and then within 5 minutes, out. It was great. And she slept for like 2 hours. It's the first time she slept, I think, in like, I think it was probably the longest period of time she slept all weekend. Wow, a 957% upgrade for Holy. Too bad I'm not Holy. I'm honestly kind of debating leveling as Prot. I kind of want, I don't know. I can't decide if I want to go Prot or Holy for this, or both, and then just don't do Ret. But Ret is so fun now. They really need triple spec. Dual spec is good and necessary, but triple spec would be better. Live shows and a few different rides, Guardians of the Galaxy and Spider-Man, etc. shops, and the place just feels like you're in an Avengers movie with characters walking around, the music playing. That's awesome. There's also a Doctor Strange magic show. With my parents being deaf, we didn't do anything like that, not even movies. Oh, yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry. We didn't do a whole lot of that too. My dad couldn't really walk. I mean, he still can't. So he never really went to do a lot of stuff with us either. My mom and I usually did stuff, but she didn't like doing anything that I liked. So it was hard sometimes. All right. Leader of the Mage Hunter force is a fearsome creature called Curator Insidious. My people have hunted the beasts of the seas and the land for countless generations, but I've never seen anything like this curator before. He's landed on one of those flying discs in the upper rim of the quarry and oversees operations from there. Jesse Pie, I can only believe the ancestors themselves sent you to my rescue, and I hope you will help me drive the mage hunters from this quarry once and for all.
Travel the wastes with care.
I'm sitting here trying to like pick my quest reward before I've even done the quest. Let's see if this rock has any more stuff for us too before we wander off. I can sense the upheaval in the spirit world beginning to calm. You have done well, Jesse Pa. The spirits of the ancestors are fortunate to have your help in this time of need. Oh, wait. Oops.
I can sense the upheaval in the spirit world beginning to calm. You have done well, Jesse Pa. The spirits of the ancestors are fortunate to have your help in this time of need.
Imagine if I played a Tauren. It'd be great, right? I could be a Tauren chieftain. What does this one sound like?
I forget. Oh, nope, not that one.
Maybe no. Yeah, this one's still the best. But I definitely have a strong Tauren voice with this on, don't I?
All right. Anywho. Oh, no, there's a lot more.
With the spirits of the murdered craftsman and shaman at rest, the way is clear for us to complete the ceremonies uninterrupted by the attack. You must perform a role traditionally reserved for a Tuskar shaman, and you must possess all the necessary ritual items. There is no time to craft new ones, so you will need to scour the quarry for those left by the victims of the attack. Handle these objects with care, Jesse Pa, for some are centuries old. You may need to wrest them from the hands of the invaders.
Yeah, right. I mean, I could be a good Tauren. I could be ETC from the elite Tauren chieftains. All right. I don't know if I have inventory space for this. I need to sell something somewhere. There is way too much stuff in my inventory. Maybe I should just go back to like Stormwind for a little bit and throw some stuff in the bank, you know? Anyway, yes, very Tauren, right? I know. My friend's mom took me in as one of hers and took me along to her movies and the theme parks. Oh man, that is nice. That's awesome that you had that. I mean, I had a lot of friends too, so it's not like I never did anything. I don't want to sound like, you know, I never got to do anything as a kid, because I did. But yeah, yeah, it pretty much relied on either other people coming with us, and like I could convince my mom to take us to do stuff if I had friends that wanted to go too, or if I went with a friend. We had one friend every year. There's this like ridiculous arcade. I don't know if it's still there. It's not really near where I used to live, but it's in the same state. But anyway, one of my friends would go there every year for his birthday, and like his mom would just give us like $100 a piece in coins and be like, go crazy. And we'd be there all day. It was like a triple decker arcade. Oh my God. I don't think I've ever had more fun in my life. And we would just get lost in there for hours and hours. And they also had laser tag. So, you know, like we would register for laser tag games and then go just rummage the arcade all day. And then when our game was up for laser tag, we'd show back up, do laser tag, and then go back out in the arcade. It's, oh my God. I cannot find a way to describe the just intense excitement of like that birthday party specifically. I think we did it like 3 years in a row, and then we stopped. And I'm so sad we did. If I could do anything like that for my daughter, I absolutely have to, right? Like there's no way I can't do that for her. I had one friend, I just don't trust folks. I don't blame you. I didn't have a lot of friends. I was a weird kid. Like I kind of fit into like almost any group, but wasn't like super into any group either. You know? Like I had a lot of kind of acquaintances, I guess. I had very few close friends, but I was relatively I was friendly with everybody. But in terms of like close friends, I had very few. That's a good way of putting it. I'm not a person that makes enemies, you know? I don't do that. We don't live in that world. These are oh, these are okay, so this is officially like Blue Dragon territory here. I was wondering when we were gonna jump into that Blue Dragon story. So now we're just waiting for the guy to respawn. We're almost level 71 now too. Excuse me. Coming up at some point here, you know, maybe actually this might be a good sign that tonight maybe we'll get to that dungeon that I've been dying to do. My friend's mom would take us out driving. She'd put ABBA on the 8-track and we'd just drive and sing. Hey, sounds like a good time to me. I mean, I guess it depends on what version of ABBA. Because I guess Mamma Mia, I can't really stand it. I don't know what it is. All right, free me from this prison. Or maybe time will just free me from the prison. Okay, I think we've done everything over here. Maybe we've actually finished this area. We went the long way around, clearly. I don't know if we necessarily... No, there's a ton of like mage hunter dudes up here. My God. Maybe I will actually learn the story of the Nexus. Oh, I vaguely know the story of the Nexus, but be nice to like actually get the story. It blows my mind too how much I can heal as a ret paladin. It's incredible. I don't want to have to like drop ret, but I also want to tank and heal. First World of Warcraft problems. Hashtag first World of Warcraft problems. spoiled. One thing I will not complain about retail WoW is the fact that we can just like swap. I mean, I miss the talents and I'm glad they're bringing them back, but like the ability to just swap freely between all 3 specs and stuff, it's so good. These kids these days don't know how good they have it. Oh, we gotta put the Tauren voice back on.
Have you recovered a full set of ritual items? Those will suffice. Although they are in a sad state, some of them have survived centuries of use only to be battered and stolen by barbarians.
Side note, I'm pretty sure the Tuskar are more barbarians than the Blue Dragons, but just saying.
Back to the story. With your help, the ancestor spirits can now be guided to their rightful homes. The statues lovingly prepared by Kaskalas, craftsmen, and shaman. We missed a thing. The ceremonies for these ancestors were interrupted during the attack on the quarry, and you will need to complete them. Take with you the objects that are recovered from the quarry. Stand in front of the statues with their markers and recite this chant. Words in a strange language flood from your head, but you have no difficulty recalling them.
That's the chant, I assume. All right. Sorry, I gotta show you. On my phone, I have Mistress of the Dorks stream. Oh god, I can't. Look at this. Oh wait, I have it manually focused. I'm because she's also streaming on YouTube for the first time today. So I'm trying to support and hang out in her stream, and she's directing everyone to twitch.tv.powderhero. I guess he's still live. I'm surprised. All right, so now we actually get like our first real upgrade. That's pretty good. Finally, we get like an actual upgrade. Okay, let's take that. And now, this was so long ago. She had a few of them. I just like being able to sing. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Your company is
I get that.
I can't carry
Oh no. I didn't even read the thing. The curator and his men must have thought the quarry an easy target for their looting, but you've shown them otherwise, Jesse Pa. I'm deeply grateful for your help, and I'm certain the ancestors will continue to watch over you. I think my inventory's full. This is a lot. I don't need all that.
Is it again?
But yeah, so this is our best. This is our second best. So we'll swap that. A 42% upgrade. Why would I? Oh, it's a belt. Oh my goodness. That's the one I just got that is now not an upgrade. So I don't know. I don't know, man. Let's just kill stuff. There's an undead over there. But yeah, so it's cool to see your friends. You know, everyone's starting to move over here, and it's a really exciting time, I think, to be a YouTube. It's an exciting time to be a content creator, right? Like you see your friends moving over. You know, I'm over here now. We all get to like kind of talk and check it out and see what everything is like. I'm just moving my support to another place on my phone, which is actually, that might be a better idea. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted there for a sec. So it's nice to see like other people making the switch, trying it out, because now you can like bounce ideas off of each other. And there's a lot of bonuses and cool stuff that you can do when you have more resources, i.e. more people to talk to about things. And, you know, like I can be like, hey, does anyone know a solution for like this problem I'm having? And then you can talk about it. You get this feedback. There's at least like 4 gravekeepers now. who have been testing the waters of YouTube. I heard a lot about folks that are packing their bags. Yeah, it's because Twitch has just been a pain in the butt. They're doing a lot of bad things. It's making it hard for us. You know? Us Twitch content creators. Okay, so I summon the dude and then I have to read it? No. I just summon the dude. Okay. Or maybe I have to read it and then summon the dude? I don't know. I read the thing, but... yeah, okay. So we do this and then we do the summon ritual. But yeah, so Twitch has just been kind of a butt lately. I could put that in a worse way, but it's getting harder and harder to justify their stuff that they're doing. And additionally, not only is it like a moral dilemma a bit, but it's also just kind of seeing the writing on the wall and seeing like, okay, so if Twitch is going to be doing this, is it a better idea that I start getting ready to move somewhere else? Because do I trust them long term to keep a platform going, and like that I'm depending on as a second source of income? I mean, as a source of income or a second source of income. Like, I don't at this point depend on it as a source of income, but it's helpful for me to have a second source of income. That's why I do this, and I hope in the long term that it will become an income, and I can, maybe someday I'll be able to quit my job and do this full time, because I love doing this. I love being here, making content for you guys, hanging out, chatting, and that's why I'm trying to do something that, like, the mental health advice channel that actually provides a decent amount of value versus just like watch me play games, which I will say is it does have a value, but I want to provide as much value as possible. And there we go. All right. Case in point, I think YouTube has definitely made some mistakes, but I trust them much more in the long term than I do Twitch, especially seeing how things have been going over there. It's a rough road over there, and I don't know if they have the leadership to recover or stay as stable as they would need to be for me to consider them a reliable source of income. And there's a flight path up here, so let's go check that out. Amber Lodge. I think that's actually, I remember that being a town now. Anyway, yes, agree. Dyer and I are with you if you're over here. We're here if you don't. Well, that's why I love you guys. You guys are the best, and I appreciate it. And, I think there is some ease of use of YouTube too that I think Twitch doesn't have. I mean, it's certainly a learning curve learning to stream here, but the quality of my streams, I feel like it can be much higher. I mean, right now I'm streaming in 2K. I think the latency on your end is going to be lower, even though the resolution is higher. It should technically, theoretically, be an overall much better experience for you, the viewer. And for me, I like that I can stream in a higher resolution with a higher bit rate, better audio quality, and I don't have to be a partner to get that where I do on Twitch. And I still can't stream at 2K. Like, I'm streaming in 2K here. I can't stream at 2K at any point on Twitch. Anyway, you can tell your friend that her rescue was our pleasure as well as our duty. Her encounter was but a small piece in what I believe to be a larger puzzle. Dalaran is sparing no effort in solving this mystery, and to be honest, we could use a bit of assistance. All right. I don't know if I want to accept this just yet, because we still have some other stuff to do, and I don't want to just like confuse all the quests. But what I do want to do is talk to this wands person who apparently can repair all my gear. I don't know what about crafting wands qualifies you to repair equipment, but hey, what the heck. All right, we need to sell. And do we want to sell things, or do we want to go put them in the bank? I think is the question. And I think
Have a good one.
maybe we just go put them in the bank. Where does my Hearthstone go to? Valiant's Keep. That is over there. So I can just fly there. Let's fly over there. We're gonna take a quick little detour to go put some stuff in the bank, and then we can hearth back. So fly to Valiant's Keep, put some stuff in the bank, come back over here. That sounds like a good plan. Seems a lot better on the viewer's end. I'm glad you think so. The chat should theoretically be much more responsive too. And I can, so this is low latency mode. So it should be a quicker response between like me chatting and then, or you chatting and me seeing it, for example. BRB caffeine, of course, I'll be here. But also, on the opposite end, it should be much faster. Where like, if, you know what? Also, we should do. What I was doing is putting the combat log on, so we can't read the chat there. But what I should do is move my camera over. Anyway, I could go into 1080p, and then we can go into ultra low latency mode, which decreases the stream quality to 1080p, but I think the response time would be near instant. And I'm gonna wait for you to get back from getting your caffeine to elaborate on that more, because Penta, I feel like, or I'm sorry, Spidey, I feel like you would probably find this conversation pretty interesting. All right, so we got to put the stuff into the bank. What else we got going on over here? Let me see. I'm gonna restart my client. Not my client, my my launcher, my BattleNet launcher. So there was supposedly an invite wave for the beta that went out today, and I did not get it. Don't they know I'm a content creator? Where's my content creator privilege? I'm sick of this. I'm specifically here. I'm trying to make a living off of streaming WoW on YouTube. That's not true, but you know, as far as they know, it is. And where is my beta key? You know, like I keep hearing about this content creator privilege. And to a degree, it's a true thing. It is a real thing. So, content creator here, hello. World of Warcraft, Blizzard, I know you're watching. Where's my key? Okay, anyway. I'm going to stop joking about that too much before somebody thinks I'm being serious. Back to Stormwind. Somebody today on Twitter was talking about how they swapped from Alliance to Horde, and they're like, they can't stand it. They hate Orgrimmar. And I was like, I'm the exact opposite. I swapped from Horde to Alliance, but I actually really like Stormwind. Back when I used to play, now the main reason, I'll admit, the main reason I liked playing Horde is because my favorite race in Warcraft 3 was Undead. And of course, you know, the Forsaken are part of the Horde. So that's the only reason I really like the Horde. Wasn't a big fan of orcs or trolls. I established a like for them as time went on. But right off the bat, wasn't a big fan. Not to say that I had anything against them necessarily, but my two favorite races in Warcraft 3 were humans and undead and night elves actually. So that's why I initially went alliance. I was huge into night elves. Humans, that was like my third pick. But based on like hero selection, where am I going? Based on hero selection in Warcraft 3, you know, my three favorite heroes in Warcraft 3 were the Death Knight, and the Blood Mage, and the Demon Hunter. So, you know, those are like my favorite picks. Anywho, it's a good thing I am, you know, like the main reason I even know anything about getting around in Stormwind is because I used to do, when I was playing in BFA, a lot of the did a lot of, oh my god, I can't talk and click at the same time apparently. We did a lot of the nightmare runs in here. You know what, actually let's make this a slightly quicker experience. I'm going to take these out and we'll make gear sets and just see what the best stuff is, and then whatever doesn't make it into a gear I can't make a gear set. Oh no. Uh-oh. Can I make a gear set in pawn? No. Uh-oh. I'm surprised that's not a thing that I can do. I thought that was I do recall having an add-on in vanilla WoW, like way back when, that would swap gear sets. So I know it's part of the API that they can access. It's got to be. So why can we not do this? All right, well,
Hey there.
let's just deposit as much as we can right now. We'll come back and check it out later. One thing I think we definitely don't need is this old two-handed hammer. 10 EP. Oh yeah. So, delete that. And
See you later.
Organize this. So, yeah, the thing I thought you might find interesting is if we cut down to 1080p, I can initiate a mode called ultra low latency. And in ultra low latency mode, we can, like for stuff like Dixper, it would be amazing because I don't know exactly how fast it would react or how like soon between you chatting and me seeing it or vice versa. But I think it's very, very minimal. Like nowhere near the amount of time it would be on Twitch. And I'm pretty sure like the Twitch thing is like what the equivalent on here would be if it's low latency mode or regular normal latency, right? So like even on low latency mode, it should be better. Can I mail multiple items at once? Yes, I can. I thought I'd get a little cheeky and mail my stuff to myself so I can get it out of my inventory and worry about it more later. But yeah, so we're currently on low latency mode, which should be faster. I don't know how much faster, but it should be faster than Twitch chat. And if I was to cut it down to 1080p, we can go to ultra low latency, which again, I don't know how much faster that would be than this, but once Dixper and stuff like that gets implemented into YouTube, which should be soon. I was told by like the CTO of Dixper the other day that it's weeks. So I mean, technically everything is weeks away. Like the end of the universe is weeks away. Just a lot of them, hopefully. So who knows how long it's actually going to be, but it sounded like it would be if not by the end of October, then some point in November was the vibe I got. So once that happens, like imagine if you could throw out a Dixper card as like immediately as the thing is going on that you want to hit for, right? Like that's a game changer for Dixper. It's great. It's good stuff. And Dixper already is not bad, but like if you're like saving a stuff for like a ghost hunt in Phasmophobia, for example, and then you hear like the ghosts start hunting and then you could be like, boom, you're still live? Yeah, I'm live till 11, Dad. How is your stream? How is well, actually I know your stream went well because I was watching it on my phone. Welcome into my stream though. Monitoring the rift. All right, we were gonna go do these other quests and then come back. Try to do a DIY raid and I couldn't find your live link. Yeah, it's so I was actually gonna ask you about that, but then I was like, no, I don't want to advertise my own stream. We'll talk later. So now is later and we can talk about it. So in order to do a raid, I think I have to enable it for people I subscribe to. So I subscribed, I mean, I was always subscribed to your channel anyway, but not with like this channel. So I went and subscribed to your channel on this channel. And now I think I have to turn it on to allow you to raid me. And then you need my live link and it's a whole thing. So like, I think on YouTube, raiding is more of a pre-planned activity than like a surprise thing. So here's hoping it happens. Yeah, me too. I mean, I know it's going to happen soonish, TM. So I think it'll be cool. But I was just going to post your link and mention. Oh, well, thank you. So not like an actual redirect test. Okay. I gotcha. Well, thank you for the consideration anyway. I saw you posted to Powders, which is always good. I like to, I'd rather have you guys go to Powder's stream. I think that makes more sense. I don't know. Actually, I don't even know what he's doing, but I assume it's probably more in line with what you were doing today. WoW is not like everyone's cup of tea. That's for sure. I couldn't find your live. I couldn't find your live just to watch. I went to your channel page. Oh, well, that's weird. Huh. I don't know. See, it's still, I think we all still have a little bit to learn. Well, we also have a lot to learn. At least I do. I don't want to imply that everyone else is as dumb with this as I am, but like, that's the one thing that makes YouTube kind of tough. It's hard to find lives. You know what's funny though? I've been watching them a little bit more recently to try to like figure out how they all work and everything. And now they're actually popping up on my homepage. So the key is if you watch live streams, on YouTube, then you get suggested more live streams. So it's kind of neat. Like the people that watch live streams will get suggested them. The people that don't won't. So it's kind of a nice thing, but also kind of not, because then if people don't watch lives, then they won't be suggested your live. But yeah, it does take a bit of getting used to. I'm trying, like, there aren't many guides on it either. So honestly, Dad, if you want to look for something else to make like content on, if you can figure that out and make guides for it, I don't think anyone's doing it. I was thinking about doing that myself. I just don't know if I have time. Can't wait till there's a tab to see lives from people I'm sub to. Yeah, I know, right? I think let me look at something actually. So if I go to YouTube, right? I'm gonna like out my God. I'm gonna out myself for like what I normally watch. So like this is what I have on here now. I see live. I'm live. Hey, look at that. That's the guy's live. And then there's also spiders. That's cool. I don't ever watch Asmongold clips, so I don't know why I always get recommended Asmongold. But like if I go down, I think if you look at your subscriptions, then maybe it shows who's live. I don't know. I honestly don't really know how to find them that well. It's confusing. I think if YouTube could improve their AI or their UI, they would like destroy Twitch. Also, if they just don't do anything right now, they're gonna destroy Twitch anyway. The rate that Twitch is going, they're just gonna destroy themselves, and then YouTube's gonna be like, huh, we're getting a lot of new viewers, I wonder why. Or a lot of new streamers. Now let us see how their nerve holds up when they see what became of their companions. I don't even remember which quest this was. This was the go collect ears quest, I think. We have just gotten word from Leandra that mercenaries hired by Nessingwary are moving goods off the beach and onto the main Nessingwary shipping vessel. No doubt they plan on making a fortune from their murderous trade. She has asked that we send assistance to the abandoned reach directly south of here to the beachfront of the Borean Tundra. Make haste. Leandra awaits you there. Okay. We didn't kill the rhino guy. But yeah, that's the one thing I think it really could use is just a better UI. The streaming, I mean, how was your streaming experience on YouTube? Because like, I love the way that the streaming is set up, like creating the thumbnail, scheduling it ahead of time, getting to pick like your low latency mode and all that kind of stuff. Like I really actually love all of that. I got my cool little thumbnail too that I just reused the thumbnail that I used for all of my streams. So I think it works pretty well. But yeah, I'm trying to discuss, and in fact, I was just telling Peter here, aka Spidey, that the nice thing about having other people that stream on YouTube now is getting to kind of discuss with other streamers and get feedback on how they're doing things and all that kind of stuff. She said mom wants to know what server you're on. Oh, I'm on oh geez, what server am I on? Sulfurous. It's actually not bad. Like it's got a high population, it's got a queue, but I think the queue is like 10 minutes, so it's not anywhere near as bad as a lot of the other queues. But yeah, it's Sulfurous Alliance. Does mom play Alliance? I hate making thumbnails, but other than that, it's fine for me. Yeah, I mean, thumbnails is my favorite thing. It's growing on me a lot. Like I don't actually, I have started really liking making thumbnails. I'll admit it. I have I started using Affinity Photo to make thumbnails. I used to use Photoshop, and I think part of it was that it took a lot for me to start disconnecting Photoshop synapses and plugging in Affinity Photo ones. Cheese will pay either, usually Alliance. Yes. So my mods do not like Alliance, but I do. I've played mostly. Well, I've played Horde up until like about 6 months ago, and then I swapped to Alliance, and now I mostly just play Alliance. We're in the car, so I'm his mouth. Oh wow, okay. Well, then yeah, I mean, if he wants to come play, I don't have a guild or anything. I'm just hanging out playing. I also play Alliance on like retail WoW on Storm Rage. And I play Horde on Illidan. Just filling out all the boxes in that one. I'm trying to... at some point here, I'm going to start looking for a guild. Because I'd like to get into some like dungeons and raids and stuff in the near future. I'm going to grab that shield. I've decided. We're almost level 71. And it's only taken 6 hours. Yay! I hope you guys are going somewhere fun, by the way. Ears will do quite nicely. These will hang around my neck. Wow, that sends a nice, peaceful, caring, loving message, Dita. We care about animals, so I'm going to wear human ears around my neck. These will hang around my neck. Let them hear our message, and let these ears be vessels that carry our truths. Let them hear our message. How are they going to hear your message when you ripped all their ears off and you're wearing them around their neck? Archdruid Lathorius wipes away his tears. They never stood a chance. Now orphaned, they will surely die on their own. Although you've acted valiantly in freeing the trapped calves, many of them will still die. You see, without a caretaker, these calves must fend for themselves in the wild. But there is a way. Hope yet remains. North of here is the Mammoth Fields, bordering the Scalding Pools. You will find Kunok, the behemoth, a mammoth wise as he is ancient. Take this mammoth orphan and present it to Kunok. He will know what to do. Okay, good.
Hello.
Can't get ear enough. We have a daily quest to just collect ears. It's a little disturbing. There's another daily quest here too? Or do I just... No, I think I just collect ears and then I can hit it. Okay. Okay. These are the Scalding Pools. So how far do we have to go? Apparently very far. Wait. That's not... No, that's not the... Okay. Wait, where's the distressed calf? I am confused. Did I not take the quest? Oh, yeah, okay. He's over here. This is exactly where I thought he was. Good news. All right. That's somebody's pet? Jeez. Orphan mammoth calf delivered to Kunok. I did not have one, but I'm glad he thinks I did. Your name has been... Oh, wait. I got to put on my voice. Hang on. We're going Tauren again.
Your name has been heard in the whistling winds, Jesse Paw. You have done a great thing for my kin. For this, we will consider you an ally. Alas, our... Damn it, he's talking too fast again. Alas, our torment cannot end without bloodshed and violence. The price of peace for the mammoths will be the death of Caw.
What's Caw?
You cannot defeat the being responsible for the slaughter of my kind by yourself. The mammoths of the tundra will help you. Venture forth to the plains and find a mammoth bull. He will allow you to mount him and control his movements and actions. Ride upon his back and find Caw, north of here at Caw's Roost. Together you will be the instrument of Caw's demise. Destroy Caw's armies and take from Caw, his coveted war halberd. Return to Lathorius at Dita encampment should you succeed.
This is a very smart mammoth. I appreciate that. And of course, he doesn't give me anything that's an improvement of anything I have. Everything is for holier protection. I don't understand. I am playing Retribution. The thing you want. You want Retribution, and yet you give me holy and protection things. You don't need a protector, you need a retributor. I'm a prosecutor. Anyway. All right, there's a distress call from over here. We need the... Oh, there's a woolly mammoth bull. Let's mount this bull. All right. We have mounted the bull. And now we have to kill this guy. He's immune. He's immune to the thing I was going to do. This poor Horde person is trying to kill him all by himself. We get... Can't do that right now. I can't do that. Stop attacking the Horde guy. He did all the work. Stop it. Stop. No. Oh, geez. Now he's going to try... Now he's going to kill us. Man. Well, Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I wasn't trying to kill you. Ah. Look what that did. Look, see, this is all violence ever gets us. Maybe I should just be a protection paladin or a holy paladin, you know? Like, come on, guys. Why all the fighting in the world of Warcraft? We could all just be friends. We could have been friends. I could have gotten the halberd, but now I can't. Well, actually, no. Maybe I still can. Okay, I got the halberd, so I guess we're good. War it is! Yay! High five for killing. All right, let's go save this guy at the airport. It's a weird thing to say in World of Warcraft. Like, let's go to the airport, guys. It's a fantasy world with airplanes. It's fine. Don't think about it. And the funny thing is too, like, airplanes never bothered me. The helicopters never bothered me. It was once we got to the spaceships and like other planets that bothered me. And like this person's weapon here, this like crystal with swirly, in fact, both of their weapons, this crystal with the swirly stuff around it, like the spikes and the mace swirling around, that I don't like. It's too weird. It's alien for me. I like fantasy. Stay on one planet. That's the rule. Unless it's Lord of the Rings, which is fine. What can I got my hands full here at the moment. Paladin, what can I get for you? Distress call. I see that Skyhopper finally got around to sending help, and then too soon, I might add. Welcome, brother. We need your help badly.
Be seeing you.
Oh, now we're brother, huh? Now that you're here, it's time for me to tell you the full story. Oh wait, I have a voice for this too.
No, wait, not that one.
Now that you're here, it's time for me to tell you the full story of what's going on. After you've heard my tale, go outside and find my second in command, Jinky Wingnut. She'll handle everything from here on out.
I was not planning to do these voices, but it just kind of works out. All right. You know, I've had them like pre-programmed into my Go XLR for so long that I totally forgot I even had them. All right. Oh, great. More adventuring supplies. Thanks. Thanks. I didn't have enough crap in my inventory. Where is Jinky Wingnut? Oh, there's Jinky Wingnut. There's something we're supposed to do here, though. Oh, we have to listen to Fizzle Crank. I thought we did. What did we just do?
Hi, you're a tall one.
This guy is Fizz Crank. Full throttle. Okay. Oh, tell me what's going on here, Fizz Crank. Now I can do it.
Okay. Fine then, have a seat. This might take a while. When we first came to this frozen hell, General Arlos, down in Valiant's Keep, gave me a group of flying daredevils and a special task to establish a forward airbase for Alliance operations. This airstrip is the result. Let me tell you, it wasn't easy. What with all the nasty beasts and ground rock hard from being frozen, but we managed and we did it quickly too. Anyway, we needed to pump up lots of sand and oil for the machinery, but the nearby pools proved to be difficult for that. Some of the sand even proved to have magical properties. Can you say possibilities? But that's a different tale. So we drained most of the water out and built the pumping station to smack dab in the middle. Everything was going swimmingly until one day the main suction pipe got clogged. Mind you, this part I learned later because I wasn't out there at the time. When they ratcheted up the suction on the pump, it came up a piece of robot that looked like a gnome. Of course, the fools worked night and day to put it back together without telling us. This is when we lost communication with the pumping station. After a couple of days of silence, I sent a scouting party out to the platform. They never returned. I sent another group the next day with the same results and lost a couple of flying machines out in the aerial recon. After that point, I sent someone to south to find help, and we hunkered down to prepare for the worst. We turned all of our attention to making armor, weapons, and robots so we could head out there in full force. When we did a few days ago, I couldn't believe our eyes. As I was saying, what we saw there defied explanation. My people were nowhere to be found, but in their place was a venerable army of robots and androids going about their business. The droids looked like gnomes, and they said they'd been expecting us. In fact, in their own strange way, they acted like they knew us. We were surrounded and quickly taken to the top of the pumping station. That's where we saw their leader and what he was doing to the surviving gnomes. He called himself Gearmaster Mechazod. When we arrived, he was busy transforming the survivors into mechanical beings. He greeted us warmly and explained that he was one of the first gnomes ever to be created by something called the Grand Architect, a Titan Keeper from within the halls of the fabled Ulduar. Apparently, he was blockage that my team had accidentally sucked up from where we manufactured where he'd malfunctioned thousands of years ago. It was just our luck that he'd built a pumping station right above him.
Oh my god, this is a long story. Also, I'm glad you like the voices. I'm having fun with the voices. This is actually, I'm just glad I'm having a chance to actually use these buttons for once.
The station's mechanics had put him back together, bringing him back to life. And now, by way of thanks, he was going to return the favor by curing all of us of what he called the curse of flesh. According to Mechazod, it's a condition that eventually befalls all of the creatures of the Titans. In other words, we all supposedly start out as robots of some kind, and then over thousands of years we slowly turn into fleshy beings. Preposterous, I know. I didn't look like much of a cure to me, and I wasn't about to stick around listening to some crazy robot while he was butchering my people. We did any sane gnome would do. We ran. Well, actually, most of us parachuted off the side of the platform, but you get the picture. Not many of us managed to make it back here, and we're still spread so thin from having to deal with everything else too, like the Magnetor to the north and the Scourge to the east. To make things worse, the Horde just set up shop to the northwest. And that's where we find ourselves now, Jessipa. We can't possibly deal with all of this by ourselves, and quite frankly, I feel a little out of my depth. Jinky knows what needs to be done. You should go see her now. I just hope you'll be able to get us out of this mess with our bodies intact.
Where does Darth Vader come in? Well, I had the voice ready, but I don't know, honestly. All right, let's go find Jinky. Please, for the love of God, don't make me go through all that again. Although, that's interesting. So from a story perspective, and you guys know how big I am on story in World of Warcraft. This is interesting because this is the first time, I think, that we see indication of like the curse of flesh coming in and mechanomes and all that kind of stuff. Oh, here we go.
The old man sent you to me, huh? He tells you everything that's going on out here? Good. Let's take care of business then. If you listen to the old man, then you know we have gnomes out there that were changed. Gearmaster Mechazod inflicted them with something that reversed the curse of flesh, and now they're robots. We think we have a way to recurse them back to normal. We want you to take this recursive transmitter injection and use it on the corpses of any mechanomes you come across. We're hoping that this stuff will cure them and allow us to lock onto them and port them out of there. What do you say, Jessipa? Jinky Wingnut at Fizzle Crank Airship. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh my gosh. So many gnomes. So little time. Finally, we get a retribution item. Oh.
Very good.
Okay.
Thank you.
And we got Mortal Cog Spinner. I feel like we could be halfway to level 80 by now if I wasn't like reading every quest, but this is half the fun. There are spare parts strewn all over the east in the scalding pools, the geyser fields. Oh wait, no. We gotta go back.
There are spare parts strewn all over the coast in the east scalding pools, the geyser fields. Heck, probably Probably even up on the pumping station still, too. Bring back a whole bunch. Maybe then I'll be able to get outgoing teleporting on this thing working. Not to mention getting the incoming transmitter ports aligned. I'd hate to see another incident.
Very well, then.
Oh, he's got 2 quests. King Murgle Murgle. Oh my god, it's King Murgle Murgle. I love King Murgle Murgle.
This is the weirdest thing, Paladin, but there's this Murloc asking for our help. He goes by the name of King Murgle Murgle, leader of the Winterfin Murlocs. It would seem that he and his people have been run out of their village, and they want someone to come save them. That someone is you. You'll find Winterfin retreat in the King by heading west down the road until you come to the cliffs. Head down to the waterline near the blistering pool.
Okay. Okay, boss. I regretfully need to go. Please have a great stream. I'll see you on Friday night, bro. Absolutely, Spidey. Thank you so much for hanging out. We'll see you on Friday for the makeup birthday stream, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know. That'll be on Twitch also. We're going to be playing the new Phaz update. Super, super excited for that one. Oh, we got to get our gnome voice back on.
Those dirty, stinking snowballs. They stole all my supplies. What's a snowball, do you ask? It's like a kobold, except they serve the Magnetar. Kinda take care of them. I know, weird. Anywho, want to help me out? I know these little creeps stole off with all my stuff. Stupid me thinking that'd be nice and safe, packed up on the north side of an airstrip. Why don't you do me a favor and head north to their stupid Magmoth? There's a cash reward if you bring back my stuff quick.
Very well, then.
I like cash. In fact, I like cash more than items. Because items just clog up my inventory. Cash, though, will help me get dual talent specialization sooner. Oh. Robots. So I finally know what's going on here. It has been 14 years. 14 years since I have played this and honestly never knew what was going on. So now we know that this area is where the first gnomes were turned back into into mecha gnomes. All right. Other than, you know, megalodon? No, megadon, whatever the hell it was in Battle for Azeroth, where we found mecha gnomes and then made them an allied race. I don't freaking know. Anyway. I don't know. I don't know why I don't know. I should know. I have a mecha gnome. I have done all the quests. And yet here we are, with me not knowing. What kind of WoW player am I? I'm gonna remember it at some point here. All right, give me that healing, please. Thank you. One of them ran off, so hopefully that will mean he doesn't keep hitting me. Oh God, don't see me. Oh my God, is this totem that's doing all the damage? Jeez, I could have one-shotted that. What is wrong with me? What am I thinking? And now he's dead. What we really need is area loot. Like, just give me area loot, Blizzard, please.
I'm out of range.
How hard are these to kill? Not very. Okay, that's okay. Be careful, don't hit the warlock. Warlocks are friends, not food. All right, we have like 40 minutes normally left in the stream here, and let's do this. That was the wrong button.
Not enough mana.
Oh well.
It's too
Here we are on the precipice of greatness with no mana, no health. Oh well, he was still super easy to kill, so no problem. Anyway, I forget where I was even going with that statement, so let's press on and ignore that. Oh yeah, We need to add area loot to this game. That is like the biggest thing I think that this game could use right now. It's so annoying having to loot everything that you kill in one area. They're making changes too, so like it's not a big deal if they add a couple things, right? Just little bits of quality of life. It wouldn't kill anyone. Part of me always wants to go after these enemy players, but they're being nice. They're not attacking me, so I should not. I also have player versus player disabled, so I don't know if I can attack them. That must mean that they have it on, right? Theoretically. Oh jeez. I seem to recall that this is like around the time too that they made it so you can't AoE shaman totems. So I guess that's why I can't AoE down. Like I tried to AoE that kobold's totem down and it didn't work. But anyway. All right, let's get out of. Oh, there's another quest here though that we missed. We should go back and grab that. Now that we have to go all the way back down. Are you a quest giver or you're a person? Where's this quest? There's two. Oh, here it is. Literally right there. Okay. It's another gnome.
You're a sight for sore eyes. I'm too weak to break the little links on this rusty ball and chain. Well, don't just stand there. Get me loose. Oh, is this an escort quest? I bet it is. I knew they'd send someone for me sooner or later. It turned out to be later, of course. I came in here to parley with the snowballs, but their main shaman, Kaganishu, decided instead that it'd make a tasty snack for the magma threat. Magma Thrigar. Wait, what? They didn't send you? Did they forget about me? Okay, you're here now and that's all that matters. As soon as you break the chain, we'll make our way back to the airstrip. Then you can tell Fizzcrank I'm safely back. If he remembers me, that is.
Alrighty then.
Goddamn escort quest. All right, right then. No time to waste. Let's get out of here. I agree. Let's get out of here. I'm following you. Here we go. Right? No. Damn it. Dude. Went right into the big boss guy. I already killed him. I think it's this way up to the left. Let's go. Yes, let's go. You say let's go and then you stand there. Come on. Come on, gnome. One thing I will always hate is gnomes. Gnomes. I'll never forget back in like the beginning of World of Warcraft, God created the Horde and the Alliance, and one individual being on the Alliance side, a Mudman, the most vile of all the Alliance fiends to ever grace Azeroth. Anyway, back when servers used to be like, you know, you PvP'd with everyone on your server. There was no cross faction or anything, or cross server, anything like that. And you kind of like knew everyone that you were playing against. There's this one dude named Mudman. He was a gnome, and I hated him so much. I was playing a warrior. I was a warrior all throughout, or well, through most of Vanilla WoW. I switched between a warrior and a shaman. And this dude, he was also a warrior. Gnome warrior, which was already the most annoying combo of classes, right? Like, gnomes should not be warriors. Look at this dude. He's not a warrior. No one that short could be a warrior. I'm kidding, but it was just like, it was already the most obnoxious class race combination in the game. I don't know if these guys are, I'm assuming they're not dual. Hey, I got an honorable kill. Look at me. And we just like would always meet up in the open world and end up having to fight each other. And all of my friends that played WoW would always get into fights with this guy. We'd always see him in battlegrounds. It was just like, oh geez, dude. But of course, like, he would try to gank us all the time and we'd always kill him. I don't think he ever really killed us. It was just annoying. It was an annoying situation that you just could not get away from this guy. And he kept trying. And it was a mild inconvenience that just kept poking at you all the time. Just poke, 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 poke. Anyway. That's the whole story. That's it. That's the tweet. All right, where's these things we have to get? It says, Questy says they're all over the place, but I don't see not a one. Oh, we have to find the cursed gnomes. Okay. I don't think there's any cursed gnomes on the airstrip itself, unless they like attack in from somewhere. And these are sentry bots. That's not a gnome. This is a cursed gnome. Okay. So we have to cure them through murder. The purging murder. And then we can... Most annoying robot. And then we can use this needle to cure their robot. But I was perfect. No, you were a robot. Yeah, it's funny. Like, they don't even want to be cured. We're out here doing all this work to cure them, and they don't even want to be cured. It's just also the idea of injecting a gnome that is a robot with a needle. The absurdity of like a lot of the stuff in this game is hilarious. And the fact that it also kind of works. I mean, it doesn't kind of work. It is absolutely, I think, a great story all the way up until, well, maybe the next expansion. I think I don't know. There were parts of Dragonflight or Cataclysm that I think were good. And there's parts, like, I don't know. The game has good story. Cataclysm, it starts to get a little questionable in my opinion. But I would never say it was like bad, although Shadowlands I think was... We don't talk about Shadowlands. No. Although, for anyone interested in WoW story, there was Talius and Inevitable actually had a video talking about a fan theory from someone whose name I unfortunately don't remember at present. That was actually really good and well thought out and non-canon, but made Shadowlands story much more bearable. All right, we have 2 gnomes here, so let's see. Can we do it to both of them? I wonder.
It's still
You think you were perfect? Oh, we can. We injected 2 robots. Thank you so much. I thought I'd never wake up from that nightmare. So 2 people think that they were perfect and they're mad at me for waking them up, and 1 person so far was happy that I woke them up. I don't know if they're really not happy with being perfect or not happy with being back to their fleshy form. I suppose they could just be re-perfected, couldn't they? So I think overall I'm doing a good thing. I'm gonna go with that.
I can't carry any more.
I got a sonic screwdriver, everybody. Let's go find the doctor. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Overall, I think we're providing a valuable, good service by, you know, murdering gnomes and then injecting their robo bodies to turn them into fleshy beings. Nothing about that sentence sounds bad. I honestly cannot imagine playing any other class right now. Paladin is so, just so good. If anyone plays Warhammer, do you get reminded of like 40k Warhammer orcs when you look at these robots? Because I do. I'm sure they have better aim. Like 40k Warhammer orcs can't aim. As we all know. Anyone who plays Warhammer. Alright. Cool. The spare parts are very strewn all over the place. Come be perfect with us, brother. I'm not a gnome. I can't be perfect with you. I don't think in terms of like Titan lore and stuff, the humans were Valkyr, right? Before they were human. That was like their quote unquote perfect form. You called it the curse of flesh. Mechazod is deranged. So I think that was 2, 4, 2. Well, oh, I missed one. We have 5, so I missed one of them. I don't know. We'll call the last one the tiebreaker, I guess. But anyway, so as I was saying about humans, the Valkyr are not robots, I don't think. So I don't think I could be perfected. They're stone, I think. At least that's what they look like to me. I don't know. And dwarves, I think, were also stone. But maybe they were metal. Or maybe the Valkyr are metal. I gotta look this up. Apparently, I have some homework to do. All right. Where is our last gnome? Need one more mechanome. There he is. He's over there. All right, let's get him. Get him! Oh, geez. We pulled 2 things. I think we're fine. Probably good. We also haven't found the quest that gives you the like really good blue quality axe. I think there was an axe quest around here somewhere. Right. This guy. I honestly can't say I've ever done this area of questing. I don't know if it's because Horde doesn't necessarily do this, or if it's because I just never really paid attention. It's one of the two. All right. What's your verdict? Thank you so much. I thought I'd never wake up from that name. Okay, so 3 of the 5 ones that we actually paid attention to did not like being robots. I disagree. I think if I was a gnome and I had the option of being a perfect robot or a big, dumb, stupid, fleshy pile, I would go for robot. That's my personal opinion. Always got to go with robot. Because then you're like invincible, right? You can just live as long as you want. Like, say, you know, I wanted to build the world's tallest Lego tower, but I only got to like the size of the Space Needle before I died. I could continue building Lego tower forever. I don't have to worry about it. Pizza Lord, hello. Hoi, how you doing? How's it going today? It's like 10 a.m. for you now, right? No. It's later? Anyway, I think it's good morning.
Hey.
Is that the proper verbiage for you? All right, we got to put our gnome voice back on to hand these quests in.
You got all of my supplies, Paladin? I just can't do anything without all my stuff. Oh, Jesse Pie, you're just the best. Here's your coin as promised. 4
gold was my coin. 4 gold. I get the same amount from any other quest. She just didn't want to give me any gear. 12 p.m. Okay, so it's noon. All right, that's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it as a win. I'm doing good, though. I'm doing great, actually. We are closing in. We're at 80% of the literally the first level. So we have a lot to go here. But anyway, doing good, though. How's your day going?
As you may have noticed, we created the airstrip out of the southern border of Magnetor Den. Doop, doop, doop.
Crafty says something uncharitable about Fizzcrank under her breath.
The old man has put me in charge of finding a creative solution to this situation. If we don't deal with them soon, they'll come down here and tear us limb from limb. That's where you come in. I want you to get me everything on the shopping list, please.
Be seeing you.
Great. Thanks.
Honored, I'm sure.
It's going to take a lot of spare parts to keep this thing running. Please tell me you've got and returned everything I need. That's great, Paladin. These parts look as if they're in serviceable condition. Now if I could just figure out how to fix this blasted thing. You're a proven hero. I have another problem. My boss Tinky went east with Bixie Wrench Shanker. And I can't get the outgoing thing on this. I can't. Oh my god.
I can't read. You've been busy? Well, that's good. At least it's not boring, right? Now you commute, right? We were talking about that last week. I can't remember.
My boss Tinky went east with Bixie Wrench Shanker, and I can't get the outgoing on this thing to work. Tinky's the only one that can fix it, and we really need it working 100%. You think you can find them? Bixie said something about following some old Magnetor to a place called the Dens of Dying. I'm guessing that's where you'll find them. You can catch a ride out there by talking with Kara Thrice-Star at the runway.
Off and away.
Why can't we just take an airplane? We're at an airport. A working airport, no less.
You did it. It worked. I can't believe you were able to save so many. We're fortunate to have you around here.
Yay! My first actual upgrade!
Okay, I think we're ready for the penultimate assault. Before you can bring down Mechazod, you're going to have to dismantle his lieutenants first. You'll find Twonky, ED-210, Max Blasto, and the Grinder at West Point, North Point, Midpoint, and South Point stations, respectively. To get them to show up, just turn on the valves at the stations to mess with whatever they're trying to do out there. You can't miss the places. They all have spinning lights.
Off and away.
Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. I think we have to go upstairs to the other dude to hand this one in. Oh, God, I'm going to die. Okay. Whew. I thought I was going to get ladder or elevator squished.
Interesting.
Huh? What? Bonker who? I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'll take your word for it. If you rescued him or her from the pit of Magmoth, then I suppose you deserve a reward. Let me see what I've got lying around here.
Nice. Cause your judgment to increase your critical strike rating by 61. Ooh, that's good. That's the one.
I should have flown the mission myself. It's not that I don't trust Tailspin. Far from it. Heck, he was the best wingman I ever flew with. No, it's just that my responsibility to leave the mission of such import. I sent Tailspin out with our fastest recon squadron to gather information about the Nerubian infestation in the middle of the Geyser Fields. The last report we received placed a squadron on the pools to the far south and just west of the Nerubian sinkholes. Find Tailspin, Jessipa.
Right. Oh, man. So much reading. It's very hard for me to hit that voice, too, you know? It takes a lot out of you.
Salutations.
Very high pitch. We are, fortunately, though, I have to say, I'm happy about the progress we're making here towards our goal. Reduce the base mana cost of your seal spells by 36. That's not a big deal, I don't think. This is. That's a huge upgrade for 2 other specs though, so I'm gonna keep that. I'll keep both of these things for now. So Pizza Lord, I can't remember. Do you you do not play World of Warcraft, correct? Trying to remember all the people that do. It's a weird depart from our normal content, I know. So it's definitely hard for a lot of our normal viewers to kind of get into World of Warcraft. So I feel a little bad, but also I love this game. And I'm just so excited to be playing Wrath of the Lich King Classic. This is like it represents kind of like the best part of World of Warcraft in my opinion. My favorite time in World of Warcraft was like original classic vanilla WoW, right? But like if I had to pick any expansion, this would be my favorite. Oh, what have I done? Oh my god. I've made a huge error. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Actually, maybe I won't. This is going much better than I thought it would. We are gonna live. Holy crap. Did not think I would live through this. Honestly, gotta say. I don't know. Paladin is OP. Mega OP.
I can't carry any more of those.
That's the takeaway here.
Can't carry any more of those.
I don't think I actually picked up a quest from this. Oh. Yep, I should have picked up that quest. Okay. So we killed the guy though, right? That counted. Did it count? I think so. Let's check. Check the log. We have a lot of quests. I didn't realize. Okay, we need it is it unfit for death now? Check with Bixie, finding pilot tailspin, just a few more things. There we go. Yeah, okay, so we got the grinder. That's a sandwich. So it looks like we have to, oh, so there's tools here. We also have to get those. Hopefully they're right here. Nice and easy. And then the next thing we got to do is right here. We didn't even pick up like half an army on our way over here. So that's impressive. Paladin is so good. I guess I have nothing to really compare against because I haven't played any other class in Wrath Classic yet. But man, I feel like I'm just melting anything that I get near. It's a good feeling. Including kind of other players to a degree, because like when we got in that one little PvP spat a second ago, or well, I think it was like 10 minutes ago now. Like that guy did not stand much of a chance. Then again, he was also up against 2 of us, so you gotta factor that in. Would I have done so well if it was just me? I don't know. Alright, I think we gotta get one more. That one, is that over here? Yeah, it's way up there. One more or 2 more? It is 1 more. Cool. I was hoping to get this level done before we finish for the night. I don't know if we will, but we might. Cool. That one. Let's toss ourselves a heal. Summon this little bossy dude. Come on out here. All of these things are gigantic. I love that this gigantic robot named Twonky just appears as if from nowhere. Like, I somehow didn't notice that thing just walking around. I think that's all of it. We should probably go past here though and find that Bixie person while we're over here. And then maybe we can bring more quests back to like hand it all at the same time. Ooh. Oh, Bixie's near this like taken down Necropolis too. I don't really remember what's going on with this situation. Lots of undead on the map now, though. And Bixie's up past the Necropolis. This has to factor in somewhere. I know there's the story here. Something going on with like the Sin Lane, the vampires. I'm waiting to see how that factors in. I do distinctly remember doing this quest, I think. Or at least a quest that brought me to the same place. Hey. Keep your voice down. Oh, hang on. I gotta put my gnome voice back on.
Keep your voice down. We wouldn't want you to attract any attention from these beasties. What do you need, Paladin? Tinky and I came out here stalking some old Magnetar. Apparently, those caves up there are where they go to die. Of course, we had no idea that they were planning to go get plagued when they went in there. We can't have plagued things just roaming about. It's not healthy. Say, why don't you put down a number of those things while I figure out what our next step should be?
Sure, I'll just do all your work for you. So these are plagued ones. So how many do we have to put down? 10. Oh, a measly 10. All right. And I only even see 2. Oh, well, okay. I mean, if they're going to instantly respawn, I guess that's going to make it a little easier. Keep them coming. It's not going to keep them coming. It's not keeping them coming. We got like giant worms. Supposedly they're all over this area at least. I wonder like what level of sentience does a Magnetar have? They have hands. It looks like they do have opposable thumbs. So maybe they have like some higher level of intelligence that we just don't know. Or maybe we do, and I don't know. Nobody told me.
I need to get closer.
Should I feel bad about killing them? I don't know that either. Ooh, we got a scourged mammoth too. All right, mammoth, I'm sorry. We're taking you all down. This is actually a little easier than I thought it was going to be. There's another one over here. Did we hit that one? Yeah, we did. The spell made no noise. Guess I'm just going to put Blessing of Wisdom on too. Oh my god. All of a sudden they're hitting very, very hard. Okay, that's better. Let's give myself a little heal, I guess. How many more do we need? We need 4 still. All right. I feel like we've killed more than this quest is giving me credit for. Although we did also kill some mammoths, so maybe that's why.
It's too far away.
Let's take out a couple. Boom. At least they're pretty easy to kill. I wish I had like a throw something button. Oh man, mammoth. Ah! Go away, mammoth. I have to heal. I don't know if it's like a low level thing, but it just feels like I do way more damage and I have way less health than I'm used to. And everything else around me seems to be in the same situation. Like monsters feel like they do more damage to me and also have less health. So I'm just blasting through everything, but also like the tide can turn on me on a dime. So it's a little scarier than I'm used to. All right, that was all of them. So we can go hand this quest in. We can go hand this one in. We've got 85%. So we only have 15% to go. Maybe we can make a level. I'm curious too. Maybe I'll, I don't know. Maybe I'll do some like odd time streams or play a little bit off stream. Now let's really deal with the problem out here. Oh, I gotta put my voice on. Hang on.
Nice work. But I'd grab a shower the next time or next chance you get. Now let's really deal with the problem out here. So, while you were out taking care of those plague beasts, I took a peek inside the caves. There are cultists in there plaguing them. They have some sort of noxious concoction brewing in a cauldron. I have a powder that should normally use in an anti-poison, and I can mix it with some other stuff. I think it'll neutralize their brew. Take it up to one of those caves and see if it works.
Right.
Of the two of us, I just want to point this out. Of the two of us, one of us has stealth, and it's not the one sneaking in to put powder into a cauldron. I don't think that we're making good tactical decisions here. Maybe it's best to not leave the tactical decisions up to a gnome. I don't know. Just think. All right. Where is my concoction? Here it is. Pixie's inhibiting powder. Hey, look. The aged magnetar isn't being plagued anymore. Why do you think they just come in here and like get plagued? Like they're just like, man, that's a delicious smell. I'm gonna go just sniff some plague today. One plague for me. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll take a plague.
Hi, how are you?
I'll get a good sniff. You know? I don't know. Wow. Okay, those are some... They just keep giving me shoulder pads. I don't need any more of these. They're not even good for me. The last ones weren't good for me. Oh, I'm sorry. 2 shoulder pads ago wasn't good for me. The last ones were, but now they're giving me ones that are, again, not good for me. I knew you had it in you.
Now there's something else that I need to ask you to take care of. Rats! I told Tinky not to go off on her own, but she just had to check out that crashed necropolis to the west. I'm 100% certain I saw those cultists come from inside the thing, which means I'm now 100% certain that Tinky's in trouble. She's the airstrip's #1 engineer. Without her, we're doomed. I'd find her myself, but one of those things got in a swipe on my leg before I could vanish again. Jessipa, if anyone can get to her out, it's you.
You have a great day now.
You have a great day now. If the cultists up in those caves survive the crash, then that'll mean the necropolis to the west can only be assumed to still be filled with Scourge. There are probably lots of them out in front of the pools, too. While you're at Talramus, Paladin, do you think you could dispatch all the Lich King's flunkies that you find there?
Goodbye for now.
It's full of Scourge, so just kill all of them. Kill them all. You don't mind, right? You've got nothing going on. Kill 20 Scourge. 20. What? You've got to be kidding me. This is not a reasonable request. Like she could help. She could have helped. But no, she's not gonna help. She's a gnome. Gnomes don't help. I almost died like 3 times on that last quest. I have no I have no sympathy for you because something scratched your leg. I don't. I'm sorry. Your friends in here. You should save them. But instead, I'm doing all the work as per usual. Anyway, that's my rant. Okay, and to top it all off, this warrior murdered everything. Here we go. There's one. What's the main thing we're doing here anyway? Kill 20 Scourge. I know that. Oh, find Flunky. That's right. There's Flunky. Oh, gee, must be hard to get out of there.
Pleased to meet you.
All right. Hey there. Who are you? Bixie sent you. Excellent. Let's get me out of here. Oh, I didn't do the voice. Oh, what did I, oh, I'm now, friendly with the Alliance Vanguard. That's good.
With your help? No. The cultists magicked me into this cage and there's no door to it. Little did they know, I'm the chief transmitter engineer for the airstrip. With your help and a little elbow grease, I won't be in here for long. I'm going to need an engine core crystal from one of the ghouls in here, a magical gyroscope from their doctor, and a piloting scourge stone from the Lich Lord up top. With all that stuff, I should be able to make this portal device to get back to Physical Rank and escape the gnome way.
You have a great day.
The gnome way. Let us go back up top. I think we can go. I think we could probably go around this way. Yep. You have something for me. I know you do. Because I see it on my questy. Nope, you didn't have it. Okay, fine. Lie to me, questy. That's fine. That's cool. Okay, so I'm assuming like one of them must have it, right? Yeah, we got something from that guy. It is amazing how fast I can heal with this flashlight. I'm assuming it's just because I have like a buff to it. Anyway, all right. Hopefully we can finish this up kind of quick. I think when we get back to the airstrip, that's when we'll call it a night for here. I was hoping to get to level 71. I don't know if we're gonna make it to 71. I gotta actually fix my UI a little bit. Well, we're at 91% though. I mean, we could get to 71. It could happen. Oh, there's a Tauren in here. Oh, that's not a Tauren, it's a Tonka. Ah. The inner Horde in me wants to save that Tonka. Okay. Where's the doctor, though? The doctor somewhere. Oh. Maybe that's the doctor? Or is that a Horde? Oh, that's a Horde guy. We still don't have the engine core crystal? My God. This reminds me of, like, back in ye old days of classic WoW, when you'd like, it'd be like, go get me zebra hoofs in the Barrens or something, and it would take you, like, you'd have to commit genocide on an entire race of zebra people, or well, animals, to get like just one quest done. And of course you didn't share it with anyone else, so the entire Barrens is just like, in fact, I guess that's probably why they call it the Barrens, huh? It's just, you're like, every player at some point has to go in there and kill the entire population of zebras for one particular quest. God forbid there's 2 quests that need you to kill zebras. They're gone. They're on the endangered species list. what they needed those hoofs for. Oh my God, we finally got it. Okay. And we are working our way up. So here's the doctor, Dr. Razorgren, who is alive and dead. It's Schrodinger's doctor. Dr. Schrodinger's doctor. Okay. We got the magical gyroscope. We got the other thing. So I think there's one more part we need, which I think we just get from the guy on. There should be someone like directly on top of this, if I'm remembering right. And we killed that guy. And maybe, yep, we need the piloting Scourge Stone. Okay. Leave it to the Scourge to crash a ship and then still be alive on it. Have the nerve to be dead alive. Oh, wow. All right. Please let this heal get off. Oh my God, it's gonna be close. This is what I mean. We get into like these hairy situations here. FYI, when you're on your Twitch page, it says when I'm offline, see insert channel name. Maybe just Swirl, you can't do that actually. I mean, it's on auto host, but I can't like change my. I can't change what that says. That's just Twitch. I changed it on my schedule, but that's as much as I can do. Some other dude had the nerve to come over here and kill this guy. But yeah. I had thought though of potentially I was telling Patter Hero this. I was like, why don't I just put up like I'll have OBS running on another computer and then stream like an image of, hey, I'm currently live over on YouTube at this link, and then just tell people via Twitch that I'm live on YouTube, which technically I don't think that would be against Twitch terms of service because I am not streaming the same content to two platforms. I can stream at the same time to two platforms, just not the same content. So I think that would technically be allowed. I just don't. The only reason I don't think I would actually do that is because I'm pretty sure that would just make everyone annoyed. Like when you see that someone's live and you go to pop in their stream and say, hey, and then you sit through like a 30-second ad just to see, hey, I'm live over here. Come join me. But you can't link it because it's a picture. I'm gonna button mash, and as soon as this dude pops up, there it is. Haha! Here we go. We got the thing. We are done. Yeah, I did. And I appreciate the point out on that because honestly, I just assume nobody even checks the schedule. Because I never check anyone's schedules. I always forget that it's a thing. So I appreciate pointing that out because that, helps me remember to change it. And then I also remember to change it so the birthday stream's on there for Friday, which is sure to be a good time, I think. Yeah, I'm not biased or anything, but
You're a tall one.
all right, we got all this stuff. Outstanding. Now just a little modification here and a tweak there. My evil twin's out there somewhere now. Oh, hang on, I gotta put my voice on.
I'm pretty sure that she's not back at the airstrip. In fact, wherever she ends up, it's colder there than here, but I could only feel her for a moment. Oh well, I did reconfigure this thing to port myself back to the airstrip soon enough. In the meantime, do you think you could go east and let Mixie know that I'll meet her back there? Thanks, Jesse Pa.
Cool. I think she's gone, technically. Although she's still there in spirit because she had to tell me that she's gone. So now I'm just gonna go run and tell the other person to go back home, and then I will go back to the airstrip, which I think theoretically should get us a level, and then I can log off happy. that will make my evening complete. I mean, it's been a good evening anyway, but that'll make it complete.
Can I help you?
Thanks, Jesse Pa. The Lich King and his Scourge are really scary, but we can't stop until they're all lying in new graves.
Yeah. Okay, that is, again, not a good belt for me. Increases spell power, increases haste. Again, not good for me. I'm going to take this belt. That's not an upgrade.
Think he's got an evil twin? Well, if she says she's okay, and that she'll be able to get herself back to the airstrip soon, that's good enough for me. Okay, I think I'm going to start making my way back to the airstrip too. Of course, I'm moving a little slower with his leg injury. Say, do you think you could get there ahead of me and pass on the good news to old Fizzlecrank? I bet anything that there will be a reward in it for you. Thanks, Jesse Pa.
Seeing you.
Seeing you.
All right, let's go back to that airstrip. Let's go back to the airstrip. Now we are at have a rest of stream. See you on Friday. Swirl, thank you. We're almost done anyway, so I appreciate you coming in. We'll see you on Friday. It's gonna be awesome. Have a good night, and a good Thursday. All right, we have 4 point. Well, actually, we have 3.28% or something, or 2.22%. I don't know. Yeah, 3.22%. I think. If half asleep brain math works. We have 3.22% of a level to go. Let's see if we can make that level. And I'll tell you what, I'll gift a sub if we do. I'm just kidding. I can't gift subs because that's not how YouTube works. But anyway, let's do this. Okay, so you are over here. Who is there? I don't see anyone. Hello? Hello? I'm underground, maybe? No. I have to use this? Oh, maybe I have to, it must be the screwdriver, right? Crafty web sprocket. Well, let me read the quest log, I guess. Crafty wobble sprocket. Am I this blind? I don't even see the quest. All right, we're just gonna leave that for now. I'll figure it out later. As for the last ones,
Interesting.
oh my god, that's crafty wobble sprocket. Just a few more things. Did I miss something? Must have missed something out there, or maybe it's, I don't know.
Be seeing you. Hey.
All right. Hey.
My screwdriver. You found my screwdriver? I've been wondering where that thing got lost. You found it inside one of the robots, you say? That gives me an idea. The ultrasonic screwdriver is the ultimate tool. It can do any mechanical stuff. Head back into the pools and dismantle a number of Mechazod's robots. Then all you have to do is use the screwdriver on their remains, and I'm betting that they'll turn to our side for a short time anyway. Hey, here's one now. I'm pretty sure that it won't work on the Mechanome, so don't even bother with that. Oh, and if you want to take anything from the robot's insides, you want to do so before using the screwdriver. Again, no upgrades.
Very well then.
Thank you.
Good day to you.
Wow, you survived. I guess all that's left to do is deal with Gearmaster Mechazod. Gearmaster Mechazod is insane. He says that he offers us immortality by removing this so-called curse of flesh, but what he's really making are robotic slaves. Jesse Pa, we're pretty certain that he's still at the pumping station out there in the middle of the pools to the east. The last we saw of him, he was in the command hut up top. Go up there and research his stuff. You must confront Mechazod if gnomes everywhere, no, everyone everywhere, are to stay alive.
Very good.
Okay. I'm just leaving the voice changer on because I'm running with one hand and moving the camera. All right, last one. Here is the moment of truth, everybody. 98.56%. Does this get us a level? That's quite a tale, Jesse Pa. With all the problems out here, it's a wonder the airstrip hasn't been wiped out entirely. But thanks to you, there's one less adversary to worry about. I put aside some special things just to, for such an occasion just as this. Why don't you take your pick?
A 1% upgrade. 1%.
Right.
Yay! We did it! We have hit level, well, the 71. We've gained 1 level. All right. And you know what that means? It is time. It is time to get to bed for me. All right. So, I don't have anyone I can raid or what's the word? I guess, I don't know. Whatever the thing is where I go to another stream and all that stuff. I can't do that yet, so I have to figure out, like, maybe we can find some other people that we can do that with. If anyone knows any other WoW streamers that stream, like, around this time, which is 11:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or any other, like, good YouTube streamers, let me know in the comments, and we'll see if we can, you know, get in touch with them, and set up, like, an actual hosty thingy. No, what's the word? A redirect. So yeah, well, I mean, we kind of have to set that up in advance, I guess. So if we can, if anyone knows anyone who does those, drop it down in the comments section, and I'll talk to them and see if we can set up a redirect for another time. Also, if you've been hanging out, you like the content on the channel, consider giving us a sub. We are, geez, we're so, well, we've hit the watch hours for partner. We need to get the subs. So really trying to drive home the sub count on the channel for now. So if you don't mind tossing a sub, helping us out, be huge. Like the video if you liked it. And until next time, thank you for watching. We'll see you on next week, Monday. All right. And if you'd like to catch out our special birthday stream on Twitch, that will be this Friday, September 30th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we also stream regularly on Twitch on Wednesdays and Thursdays, normally at 8 Eastern Standard Time. So hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much for watching. Good night, everybody.